Welcome everybody to the greatest show on earth. It's another great tournament coming up, everybody. Welcome aboard. I am, of course, your host, Bluetooth, as I help out some users here with setting everything up. Hope everybody's doing well here. Is a tooth in the booth? I am, Grumple. Happy to see you. Let me know how audio sounds. We wait for the tournament to begin. And we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. Let's refresh this bracket. Let's take a look at what's cooking. Audio sounds good. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. We got 16 players so far. Let's go. We have 16 players in the booth right now. We got Loger, we got Ricka, we got Kuoku, we got Pui, we got Pim, we got Bernie Brocious, you guys may know as Scrub for Life, we got Artur's Vengali, we got Grace, we got Ed Hosenkin, the French invasion coming back. Not so fast, not so fast. It's Gel, H&VB, we got Madcap, we got Marvin, we got Oops, and we got Paid. We hype. You look at Ricka, that's my boy. That's my boy too. You know I love me some Ricka gameplay. It's gonna be a great time. Winner, $10 tonight. $10 tonight. That's what I'm talking about. $10 in 3 minutes, baby. That's what we're gonna fire this off. Let's get it. 3 minutes. $10 DB code. In this event, where I'm checking out the turnout, depending on turnout, I want to make it a monthly thing, bring it up like, you know, a 30-day dueling book code that will be sending off immediately after the stream is finished. Okay, that's the plan. Immediately after the stream is finished, I get you the code. Boom. Wait, isn't it the guy who won Patreon with Recent Gate and hasn't played any other tourneys? He does play other tourneys. I think it was, there was maybe some confusion, but he does play in other events. But he is the guy that won the PWCQ. Got 2 more minutes here. Let's take a look at the standings. Still looking the same. I like it. 2 minutes until we fire off, baby. $10 tonight. USD. It's gonna be a great day. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you all are having a great day or night, whatever time zone you're in, whatever your location is. Let's get it. Let's get it. What are the rules on disconnects due to Wi-Fi? You lose. You lose. You lose. Okay, we got a new one in here. World Gone Mad has entered the building, entered the bracket. This is going to be wild. This is going to be such a cool event. I'm so excited. It's 10. Let's start it. T_start. You may begin. Where are we going to first? Let me refresh this. So we got Grace versus Pui. We got Kuku with the bye. We got Oops versus WGM. We got Arturo Vengali versus Loger. We got Pim versus Marvin. We got Not So Fast versus H&VB. We got Scrub for Life taking on Ricka. We got Isgel versus Edge second, and then we got Paid versus Mad Cap. So we're thinking, so it looks like Grumple either wants Ricka versus Scrub for Life or Grace versus Pui. Ooh, sorry. Let's get it. Which one we hop into first here? I feel like a kid in a candy store right now. All these matches sound just amazing. So we got 2 for Grace versus Pui. I think we can do that. Doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility here. Ooh, we're in. Let's get it. Not again. These two know each other. So we're starting off with an upstart goblin. I'll skip it. We're gonna set 1, set 2 pass. This is Mother 3, Mambo de Battle. Okay, I'll skip forward. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we're gonna knock. Get a shine ball. Oh no. Ooh. Okay. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm gonna set 2 pass. Grace is knocking and passing. Oh, we got dust shoot though. This could be a mirror match. Everybody should know that Grace got, I think it was a 3rd place at the last PWCQ with Fairy. So this is gonna be very interesting to see this match and see if Grace is still on the Fairy technology. So we got Swap, Angel, Tribe, Zaborg, sending back the Angel. We got an upside of our own here. Gain 1,000 life points. Gain 1 to draw 1. Let's see here. What's he got cooking on next here? What's next on the agenda here? We're going to duo. Good draw off the upstart, if that is where that was from. Pretty sure it is. And we're going to discard the Tribe. Nice Tribe hit. Pitching also the Zaborg. Summoning his own Angel. Here we go. It is the fabled Fairy mirror match. We're going to ring the Fairy Chain Decree. Oh. Ooh, take that 14. And we are sitting on a floodgate. We're sitting on a recruiter and we're looking happy. Hey. $10 tonight. Let's see who's coming out of this match alive. Okay, this is gonna be insane. Fairies on fairies. Summoning an angel, an agent of creation, Venus coming out here. Summon out some balls. Gonna swing in with everything for 4,000. Oh my goodness. We're gonna snatch the Venus. Oh, this is very interesting in a mirror match perspective here, because now we's gonna be able to also get her own angel, her own balls. So she's paying 500 just for one, and we're gonna crash into a ball, and then we're not gonna hit with the Venus. We're actually gonna summon Soul of Purity and Light, banishing 2 light monsters, banishing the Zaborg and a ball. That's a treat. Oh, I'm getting word that a certain somebody wants to hop in the booth. A certain somebody wants to hop in the booth. Let me see if I can get this working here. Okay. That special somebody should have access to the commentary channel. Check the goformat.com Discord. I'm in there. We're going to tribute for Zaborg hitting this soul. We're going to banish 2 Soul Purity Slam.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Grumple is in the building, everybody.
Fairy Mirror and not join. It's impossible.
A fairy OG, you can say. A fairy boomer.
So, we've seen the Decree main deck for Grace. I think that's different from his last list. That's interesting. I don't think we've seen anything interesting from Puig. She just kind of got rolled.
Yeah, it wasn't much of an opportunity to go about her business. So now we're siding. State of the game. They're declaring state of the game. Winners who doesn't.
So how does
draw
she
balls.
even side? She knows about Decree. Like, all the battle traps don't really work. But I guess he would probably kick the Nox and get anything else in. But there's not much to be done.
Maybe if you side smashings. Maybe there's smashing somewhere in the side that could be helpful here.
Absolutely.
Maybe Mind Cons can come in. Maybe get some Venus trades going. Be helpful.
Trades?
Not true, Nate.
You're probably trying to get the balls then, right?
Yeah. Get some balls going in rotation. Get your lights engraved.
I feel just like using Minecon just to get 2 balls on the field for 1,000 isn't really worth it. I think like if that's your best interaction, you probably don't want it at all.
That's fair. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But okay, we don't even need a Minecon because we already got Venus in hand. We just bringing it out. Let's go. Paying 1,000, bringing out 2 shine balls. Okay. Here's an upstart for your troubles.
I'm wondering when we will start to see the triple balls again.
I don't think so. I think people have came to the conclusion that 2 is just fine. It's optimal.
That's true.
You don't have to worry about bricking on them too often. Oh. Okay.
Here we go. So you probably don't even crash, right? You just try and run over a ball. But that can backfire.
Yeah, I think you probably just want to hit a ball. Is this just a Spy Syndicate stream? I mean, it pretty much is right now.
Yes. Just get Nate on here and we have the whole gang together.
Get Nova, get Nate. It's like a whole party.
Oh, Nova's here as well. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Get all of them in here.
Look at this upside.
Nobody can
coming
hear
through.
anything, but that's okay.
But here's a pot.
Well, that's actually a good card, I think. I think Fairy should probably play pot.
Think so? But what if you draw a ball from your pot?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to brick on the balls. Oh, here comes a dust shoot, though.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. I've never thought I could see a fairy mirror in GOAT format. Hey.
It must be disgusting. Grace is already horrified. It's a ball,
a
Freed Soul?
breed.
Exiled Venus. What do you even kick? Huh.
Borg.
I mean, kinda, sorta.
She's playing Freed, the Brave Wanderer.
I think that's pretty much almost confirmed to just be a good card for Fairy now.
Yeah.
Just gets fueled so easily. I think you probably kick Soul before you kick Freed now. But you can also just play both or none. Like,
Right.
honestly, Fairy isn't figured out at all. Like, that's so interesting about it. There's so much space to go. Wait, why did that just go? Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's
yeah,
okay.
so back from Death Shoot.
Yeah, I thought she summoned it and then put it back to deck. Exile.
Summon the Exiled. So we're just trying to clear board here.
Looks pretty good.
Bobby Bodega says,
So
thanks for the stream. Helps the workday go faster. I appreciate you, Bobby. Much love.
Legendary Bobby Buckets.
Bobby
somebody else.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Bobby Buckets.
That's dope.
It must be.
T set. What's the T set here? If you're on the crease,
It could be a Moth. It could just also be like a desperation set just to not get killed. But like with that much HP, it probably has to be real. I think it's Moth.
It is.
It
Moth.
is. It is.
We're grabbing back a pot. Let's go.
Yep.
Now this set card should be maybe like a decree or something. Maybe. I don't know.
If Pui had anything to set for back row, I think her position will be pretty good. But now that pot is recycled and there's nothing to secure this field, it feels like Grace is ahead.
A little fragile, yeah.
That can be a problem with fairies, just not having the back row.
Yeah, like I think if Grace is able to find anything that's over 17, there we have it. Anything
but
that's over 17.
We know Pui has Freed as well, so Freed can just crash and
True.
Should be okay. There's also Soul being active now. That's the second light. So Soul can do stuff. If that back row gets cleared, then Pui has a pretty big hit.
Let's see what it could be. Let's see what the play is for Pui here as she checks Grave, looks around a little bit.
Probably looking for Soul then.
Yeah, it's either got to be the Soul or the Free, because they're both in hand. So
yep.
You can do one or the
I think
other.
you probably just use one because Torrent and Mirror Force would be devastating if you use both.
Oh, yeah.
I think Soul is the better call unless you don't expect to come through. Yeah, but we're going with
there's the Soul.
Here. That makes sense.
A little treat. A little treat.
Let's swing in.
So, is
we're
there
going
a Mirror
hard.
Force back
Mirror Force
here?
is not a real card.
Mirror Force is not real. Look at it go. Oh, but Scapegoat is a card.
Hold up. Goats? When did that happen?
Grace on Goat. UGM playing in this?
Is this
Yes,
fairy
he is.
control?
He is in this bracket. This is fairy something. Maybe a fairy mid-range kind of thing going on here.
JDZ just told me that mid-range shouldn't be a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I should stop calling it that. He's wrong, by the way.
So MST on a Book of Moon.
I feel like you need to have a follow-up here. Like either creature swap or meta, because otherwise you probably don't even use goats there.
That would be dope. Oh, we're going to pre-mat though.
Okay.
Targeting
probably
the Freed.
Yep. Killing the Soul with effect. Yep. Honestly, the Freed in itself is just a pretty great answer. You don't even have to do much now.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. You're kind of chilling. Like a villain.
Another set. It has to be Moth again, right? It has to be Moth again.
Yeah, another Moth. I mean, this is... Just keep looping that pot.
Yeah, if he gets the recycled pot again, that should be game over. Okay, Rhoda. What are we looking for? Apparently the free crash is not enough for Pui.
You know, maybe you
but
gotta...
what hits over the Sasuke?
Yeah.
Maybe it's on Byra, but I don't think this plays on Byra.
I think if she has Sasuke, it's not a bad idea right now. It doesn't answer the... It doesn't answer the Moth, but I mean,
Yeah.
Nothing really does in this scenario. There's a Sasuke.
It is this last again.
Sasuke coming out. We're hitting a Shine Ball and not Shine Ball. We're hitting a token and a Freed.
I'm still a little confused that Grace didn't have something to do with the tokens. It feels like he probably should have.
Maybe he's...
Unless this is actually just like an anti-aggro strategy where he just sides in goats to have more time. Like without any follow-up, like control. Actually, I think you probably still play creatures for, right? Like that's just usual for the parries because you can use the angels and the balls. Oh, and there's the pot. That should be perfect.
That might be wrapped.
This is
Let's
rough.
see here. We're gonna pot. Draw 2. Feel good. Start. Here's 1 for your troubles. Is this a mirror match? Yes, it is. You are witnessing one of the few in history. Yeah. Battle in heaven right here.
I hope it's not the last. I hope the deck actually picks up. It's not bad. I don't think it's like a real meta turn. I don't think it will be like one of the big 3 decks anytime soon.
This is intense.
But it's still really fun, and it can still do things. Like it's far from being a troll deck.
I think any deck that can do Moths to Borg and then have some kind of pressure with like a normal summon, I think is going to make it. You know, I think it's going to do well for itself.
Zaborg just really seems to have its moment in the sun right now. Seems to be perfect for the meta.
Zaborg can walk, man. Like a late game Zaborg is just like, ooh. Is that the Grace? Yes, it is the Grace. Grace on his YouTube channel. Got 3rd place in last PWCQ with fairies. He's trying out a different kind of list, it looks like here. But this guy knows what he's doing with this deck. Both these players know what they're doing with this deck. They're neither of them are slouches, you know. Both, I believe, have world invites and all that too. Looking great.
I don't think Grace has one.
Grace doesn't have one?
No.
That can't be right.
I remember Pui getting hers from winning Patreon with the cat OTK.
Yes.
I feel like Patreon's actually had a bit of diversity for winning decks this time around.
Oh, Grace doesn't have one. That's super sad. I was hoping Grace did. Keep forgetting.
Yep.
He's just one of those players that is just like, I just assume just has one.
It's like Return Winner. Like Returning Winner, you just assume he would have one, and for some reason it always crashes right before he gets it.
Well, there's still opportunities. There's still a PWCQ this Sunday, and then
but I know for both of these players that they're not playing anymore for this season. So
that's fair. Just get. Oh, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Did I disconnect?
I don't know. I just didn't hear you respond, so I stopped talking.
Maybe I disconnected for a second. I did get an F in the chat.
So yeah, I see it. Yeah, the stream is disconnected now.
Should be coming back up. I hope it is.
Yep, here we are.
Okay, cool. Well, that's kind of convenient that happened at this point because we're paused.
Yes.
Pretty lucky of us. Is that the Pui? That is the Pui.
One and only.
Yep. Owner of the YouTube channel, Pui's Burn Academy or Card Academy? I think it's Pui's Card Academy.
Yeah, it's
YouTube channel. I'm
gonna say it. It's the best YouTube channel for goats. Just like Entertainment Vice.
Her content is very good. It's like even if you're not a that's got a Windows sound. Okay. Even if you're not like a Burn player, there's still a lot of good information on there. She's just generally just very knowledgeable of the game and very good. Just flat out. Just very good.
Her channel also isn't just focused on Burn. It's like just a lot of meta stuff. I think you a lot of cat stuff and stuff like that.
You got Ron. You got Slump. You got Cat. You got like the whole kitchen sink on her channel.
Ron is just empty jar but bad.
You think empty jar is better between the two?
Yes.
But I
like honestly, my view on empty jar might be a little tainted. There's somebody on Bones who's been testing it all season, and they've been clapping me over and over again on empty jaw. And either I'm just really bad against that deck, or that deck is like a secret tier 1 deck. There's nothing in between. Like either I'm awful or the deck is tier 1.
That deck is, I don't know. I've heard that deck is really hard to play in general. Like you have to really be up and up on your sequencing.
I'm kind of happy that it's not being played. It's not fun to play against.
Well, yeah, I guess like if you're trying to play in a super combo strategy, there's other options that are probably easier for most players, you know. So I can understand why people don't play it.
At least empty jaw is kind of quick. Like even if they kill you in one turn, the turn is over in 5 minutes, and against library you still have to wait for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And we're back.
Okay.
Sorry, Steam. Let's get it on. Let's go. We never rolled for duo back in the day. What the F? I can't believe that's a modern issue to begin with. You just pick a card. Well, sometimes players don't like to pick.
I roll every single time because people pay attention to like the stupidest things, and people will pay attention to your tendencies to like pick the card. I know people will. People are sweaty as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll every single time. I'm sorry, Pui. It has to be done.
This soul is putting in work here. 2,000. It's like reports are coming in. It's Gel lost to Etchisenkin. Loger lost to Arturo's Vengali. Oh, return.
This is
return, no winner.
Okay, but there's no way to get over Soul unless you have the Borg.
Smashing.
Okay, this works. And now the Borg is game, I think, right? No, but it's not the Borg.
No, the Borg. Is a spy?
Wait, how much damage is this?
Sir,
this is. I think it's short 100. I think it's short 100.
No. Oh, it's short 100.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, she miscalculated. She did. Oh, she didn't calc at all.
Set ring. Set ring.
Maybe it's still. Oh!
Set ring.
Grace already knows what's up. He knows.
Oh.
And MST is out, so Heavy Storm is kind of the only option. Breaker doesn't work, obviously. It's either Heavy Storm or Book. I don't think you run Book in this now. At least not after siding. Okay, Serpent back to hand. Or not. Can you imagine? Oh, I know. I actually think I know what it is.
Oh, what could it be?
It's not Ring.
It's not Ring.
It isn't Ring. It's Light Brigade. No, it's Mirror Force. Because I know she was messing around with that. I know she was messing around with Light Brigade and in return in Fairies.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! That's just it. Oh
no! No backup! No! No normal summon! Oh my goodness!
So even though Grace resolved pot 3 times, he's still a pickle.
It's super scary. Wouldn't hurt to play a spy or two. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Spy is just busted.
Our spy was,
honestly.
Imagine that set was a spy on that return turn.
I don't care what you're playing. If you're not playing spy, you're doing it wrong.
See here.
Okay, so what could that set be now? Oh, okay.
Pre-mat.
What are we looking for here?
Maybe the fruit.
Probably Soul.
Soul, yeah, Soul.
Exiled? If you have follow-up, then maybe Exiled. Okay, you don't have follow-up. Wait, but why Freed?
An angel.
Why Freed? What's the advantage in getting Freed instead of Soul? Did that Soul not get summoned properly? Yeah, it did. It did.
It did. It definitely did. I want to smash it.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Hmm.
It's strange. Maybe there's some sort of protection, and then you can kind of swing back with the effect.
So we're going to T-set pass here.
Why just going back and forth?
I had that smashing the turn I went for. No! She could have killed. She could have killed if she just used it.
No.
Oh no!
And that's it.
Oh, that was the
That is
match.
unfortunate.
Wow. What a
Yeah.
ride.
I wish he just played it. Like, getting that one shot at that point would have been huge.
Holy moly.
See you in Grants. I hope so.
See you in Grands. Let's see here. Yeah, Devil's Shoot
still-
was a set.
That's interesting. Against an aggro deck, and you knew about Decree. So that's
Wow.
interesting these are in.
All right, also, let's see here. It looks like the WGM match finished between Oops and WGM.
Is Ricka still playing? Come on.
Is
gotta look
Ricka
at
still
Ricka.
playing? Let's take a look. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Looks like we're in game 3 here. Look at these two. What? What are these tokens?
I'm not in yet. What's so funny?
What are these tokens?
What? That's not real. What? Okay. Okay, so apparently they had a draw and Ricka won a game as well. So what is Ricka even?
Book.
Oh, Ricka is on Quish.
Back to the old tried and true. Boy, they are sexy
Fridays,
AF.
Fridays are the way that the game should be played. I'm serious.
I
Look at
agree.
this. Fairy mirrors, Quish. This is the life.
It's like World Gun Mad is dropping from the event.
Unfortunate. Wait, what? You're resetting the spy?
Resetting Spy. Maybe it's a knock in hand?
Guess. I think it's just to clear the Zaborg. Probably the only option. It's unfortunate, but, you know. Also, Scrub for Life seems to be on that Zaborg mid-range build that's making the rounds.
People love it.
Only double spy, though.
People like the Zaborgs, man. Takes them back. Oh, we are banishing a line of dark. There it is.
DLS, yeah.
Take him a second. And then there's a Reaper.
That's rough. That's
This
a lot
is
of damage.
a
Wait,
lot of
why don't you...
Oh,
What? Why don't you...
get the discard.
Do you have lethal somehow?
Maybe the ring is
you
set.
Yeah, but ring isn't enough.
Ring doesn't kill. Yeah, I think just hitting directly with this Reaper
Yeah, that's probably the play.
would treat you right. Let's take a look here.
But still, Ricka seems to be in a pretty bad spot here.
Yeah, this is, I mean, Reaper or not, this is kind of tough. We're going to summon a skill Dark. And we're just going to hit into the BLS.
Oh, he's looking for chaos. He's looking for chaos.
Yeah, that's his Dark.
We know he has Sook in hand. Honestly, he could have summoned Sook. That would have been way better. Just reset the Reaper and run into the Spy, right?
Yeah. Reaper
Anyway, Snatch in its
did
game,
not
right?
Yeah, I mean, this flip the spaced out Snatch.
It feels like you can't be in a situation like this and your opponent doesn't draw Snatch. It seems to be a real
Impossible.
rule. But apparently not. And you can even reset BLS with Zook now. Like, you can banish the Reaper, reset with Zook, and just run over twice. And that's game, actually. Unless the back row is live.
Unless there's a real card back there. Who knows? Ricka seems to enjoy picking apart the opponent here. Setting the BLS.
Just do me a favor and don't banish. Like, if you banish with BLS now, you're just scared. And you can't be scared in this spot. You have to run.
You have no fear in your heart. It is lethal.
Yeah.
Have my body in your hand. Just assume you have my body. Thanks for the coverage and
it's
live
fine.
stream. Hey, I appreciate you, Anthony. Oh,
Oh, it looks like
Cryptolight's
GG.
typing. I deserve to lose this one. What do you? Oh!
What? But why? I mean, we didn't see the beginning. Maybe he misplayed badly.
Why did you deserve
But-
to lose this one? I don't understand. For life. Why are you so down on yourself? That wasn't bad.
He had to have it, and he had it.
Yeah. It's just how things work. We were setting the
Come on,
spy. Ricka's setting a spell trap. I think the card in hand's unknown. We're flipping this spy. No effect. I mean, effect doesn't resolve. Fail to find. We're gonna hit into scapegoat. Now where's a meta?
Yeah, but even the meta doesn't do much because you know about the Tsuk. You can remove the spy, and that's kind of it.
God, I can't
Even
stand
the
these
spies probably get
tokens.
flipped down. Yeah, they kind of look butt ugly.
These tokens. Why are you using these tokens?
Another big question is, what is that set? Because it's never Tsukiyomi. You keep Tsukiyomi around for meta. So what is this?
Good question. We're gonna Breaker, destroy the spy. Go control tough matchup for Pile. This is
This is the
relinquish.
bot mid range. This is the bot mid range, by the way. This isn't Pile. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
classic.
This is huge.
This is a
actually.
classic.
This can be huge. Pro set heavy.
Ah, that hurts. That hurts. But at least you get some.
There's
Oh,
a
no.
deco flip.
You could reset the breaker with Tsukia and then clear all the tokens so you're no longer in meta range.
Ooh. WTF is Pile.
Pile is not a real thing. It's just a thing that, like, Ivan is trying to make a thing, but it's not a thing. What
Google-
you're talking about is the bot mid range.
Google Pile and it'll tell you the definition. There's Manju. Oh, using it for relinquished.
There's
Okay.
Squish. Well, we know about Tsuk, so
Take
this is
200.
just a temporary fix.
Yeah, this is a tape. Use some duct tape on this play.
Yep. And we're going.
There we go. There. Now this Script for Life's up 4 cards. Gotta be a normal summon somewhere in here that isn't Sook. And there it is. There's Sasuke. Go format.
Oh, this is GGC
YouTube
talking.
channel.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I
Thank you,
thought it's like an
Grunkle.
actual person
Please set
asking, but
the record straight. Daisy is a real person.
yeah, I know. I'm just, I just had a discussion with him earlier about this. That's just trying to pull my card.
Let's go game 3. Game 4. Well, yeah. Okay. Ricka. Love Ricka. Tough matchup. I love Script for Life too. Script for Life's a good player. I like him.
Yeah, he might be a good player, but he's not on Team Evil, and that's really
Evil. Every villain is lemons.
every what is lemons?
Every villain is lemons.
Okay.
That's from
It
SpongeBob.
feels. I was about to say it sounds like something out of SpongeBob.
As we take a look here, let's take a look here at the bracket while we wait for them to get back sighting. So Oops a Cow continue on waiting for his matchup between Grace and Kuaku. Did I say his name to finish? Not so fast. Loses to H&VB. On losers bracket, we got Paid versus Pui. Edgerson taking on Madcap. Then we're going right
H&VB
back.
is also interesting. He's usually playing return. He might also be going into that Zaborg direction now. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of players are taking that path. You know, at least dipping their toes in it, see if they like it or not. And that's what Fridays are for. Good opportunity to test your list here. As we go duo.
Duo is a decent draw.
Scrub for Life is sobbing.
Oh no! Oh no! You hate to see it.
Sniper.
You hate to see it.
He locked and loaded that duo. Pitching a Tsukiyomi as well. I don't know about that. I think you want to keep it if your opponent's on so many boss monsters to just die to it. Double upstart.
Well, maybe he has another one in hand, you know?
Maybe.
But it does seem like a really good option against any kind of relinquished deck.
Yeah, just keep it around, you know? Better safe than sorry. Because we set one
Yomi's stock
pass.
is going up in general. Like, it's also really useful against the box running around now.
Yeah. 1,000 defense. You can't...
Yep.
You're gonna die.
Yep.
Is there gonna be a stream for 7 p.m.? No. Not this time around. I'm streaming the 1 p.m. because we got $10 DB code on the line today. $10 as we mob flip the duo.
Did he just recycle duo?
Yeah.
And he doesn't even fire it? Why doesn't he fire it?
He's maybe trying to hit the Sangin, but now the Sangin's going to grab the SERP. This makes your duo worse.
I don't think he'd run SERP.
Oh, and this deck. Oh, get up in the Warrior Lady. Yeah, okay. Maybe this isn't by design then. Ricksaw's reading the room here better than I am. As he duos. It might be nice to send off this Warrior Lady.
I think his read might have been a Magician of Faith there, actually. Because setting up the Trace... Oh no. You can't be doing this, Ricka.
Boom!
You better apologize. You better apologize.
What a snipe.
That is not okay.
Back to back in the one-ups. Oh. Word of advice, if you play against Ricka, just slam your cards. Just slam. Dodge the duos. You don't want to get duo by Ricka by any means necessary. You just slam them. Just slam your BOS, slam your graceful.
Just scoop. Keep your tilt in check and just scoop. Oh, he says GG, he's lethal. How does he have lethal?
GG, we're gonna...
Wait, what?
Oh!
Why is he saying lethal then? This isn't... Why is he saying GG? This doesn't look like lethal. Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Okay, fair.
That's so
okay, fair.
mean. That's so mean. Yeah. Come for life. It didn't even. It's lethal. It's lethal. Oh, that is.
That is filthy.
Yeah, how do you get back from that?
You don't.
Scrub still had tons of turns. Why not see the draws? That's fair. Maybe you would be able to. But I mean, it was such a climb back. Maybe you just didn't feel like it. You know.
Just protect your mental.
Yeah, like getting Moth Loot with no cards. That's and just getting duoed from off the face of the earth here. Let's take a look at the bracket. As take a look at what's going on here. So we got cooking up here. We still have Madcap versus H&VB, which we probably will be going over to. It doesn't seem like anything else is really cooking on right now. Oh, we do have Grace versus Kuaku. Which of these two would you all like to see? H&VB versus Madcap. Madcap, you know, pretty good burn player. Definitely say he's in the upper echelon of burn strategy. And H&VB, you know, the French invasion has been. Oh, that match actually just finished. H&VB continues on. We're going to go take a look at this Grace match.
Yep, Ku is one of those. Like, Ku is a very new player. He pretty much, most of people know him just from Warwick chat. He's been a menace there.
Okay. Grace has a tier of a sucked up Zambira. Ooh. Gotta scout Koo for War League. No, Koo's already in a team. He's in a team with Sensei. It's established.
Do we have a name for that, or is it just the team?
Just a team, no name. Okay. Tier sucks up as umpire. It is 2100. It becomes its base stat. Since they said it was called the Unknown.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I like the bug catchers though, like the new team that Ivan is making. I just think it's a really thematically fitting name for what
it's a very cute name. I like it. The bug catchers. I like a lot of people on that team too. Planchy, Loger, who else is on there? You got Not So Fast. I'm not sure if he's sticking to that team or is that maybe that's just for the practice. Maybe just wants to get some reps in. I don't see why he would leave his team, you know.
Also, the point of that team, I think, is to like get people to another level, and I think Not So Fast is already on a really high level. Like, he's not the kind of player you want in that kind of team.
He's a great player.
Unless he's like supposed to be a mentor or something. You can't attack. Who?
You can't attack.
Be serious.
We're passing. What else? Who else is on that team? You got Planchy. Love Planchy. I think he's going to be on the come up. He just has to get his aggro brain out of the gutter. You know, he's playing a deck like Turbo. It's gotta play more conservatively. That's like his only problem. He's aware of that too. I think he's going to make it. I mean, he topped the last GFC, I believe. He's going to make it.
Nice.
Let's see here. We're just gonna hit into this warrior lady.
He does go over it. That's interesting.
I guess you just have him so low like, that you can feel, or maybe he knows the hand. There's some things we just don't know.
Also, very interesting that he decided. Oh, hold up! It's another fairy mirror.
Oh, it's your. How is it? How does this happen?
Well,
so the Zombiras are sided in. I don't think that's correct for the mirror.
I think it depends on what you're playing. If you're actually running BLS, then I think it's really nice to have this inside against aggro decks. So I think it makes sense to side it in for this. Also, if you're like on the little slower variant, like the one that doesn't play Soul but plays Chaos Sorcerer instead.
Oh,
I think it makes sense.
Okay.
Just keep your Chaos ratios up a bit, and it's just always a great anti-aggro card.
Right. We're gonna flip this moth.
There's the moth again. Oh, why are we seeing so many resolved moths today?
We're in a meta. Okay.
Yep. You can do that. I think you don't even call your balls here. Okay, you just scoops.
You just scoop it up. GG.
Makes sense.
Great to see it. Happy to see these two play it. You know.
Now, is the next user bracket match Kook versus Pui for the next fairy mirror?
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine that gauntlet? We got H&VB versus Ricka. Y'all want to go back to that, or do you want to see Oops of Cow, Birdcage taking on Grace?
I think we probably should go away from the people we already seen. Like we've seen Ricka and we've seen Grace now.
They're the only two that's playing a match right now. Unless we go down to losers, we could do.
I don't know.
We can do Scrub for Life versus Not So Fast. Y'all want to do that?
Yeah, we've seen Scrub for Life as well.
I mean, everybody's played here. I mean,
Who's that? Loga versus whoever that is. Let's go into that one.
Oh, Loga versus Pim. Okay. Let's go. I didn't see them. I love Loger. Love me some Loger. So we go to here, and I'm going to take off the event details because we're just kind of waiting for the other matches to continue on here. As Loger playing Turbo. And we got Pim playing Apprentice Magician with the Exile Force. I love to see it.
This is
Hearing
game
reports
2
that WGM
as well.
lost to ZMR. I don't know. I don't know what Oops of Cow.
Who is CMR?
It's a Borg mid-range.
Oh, okay.
Let's bring this up here as
Huh?
losers. They're not losers, but they're in losers bracket.
It's Dogtown. It's not the loser bracket.
Oh, you're right.
That's where you have to unleash your inner fighter. Like, honestly, loser bracket is mostly about the mentals. If you can keep your brain in check, then losers is just for you. And some people just need the additional pressure, right? Like, if you lose, you're out. People need that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what have you actually seen? I think we've seen like Exile Force on one side, but
We've seen
no idea. I
one
don't even know what
Exile
these people
Force. We've
play.
seen 2 Apprentice Magicians come from Pim.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's really interesting. Like, usually you side them out after game 1, right? Because Minecon is so devastating, because Minecon can actually flip it up even if you summon it in the same turn.
Right.
So
Yep.
you can't actually go into Moth, which, usually is the goal of the whole thing.
Last
It's
night,
another box. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me it's
Oh.
another one.
why is it? This deck is flooding the market.
No, I'm talking about Fairy. I'm talking about Fairy, not Sabog.
Oh, no,
Because
this
Fairy
is-
plays this as well.
The fairies can play the Apprentice Magician?
Ah, right. Yeah, you're right. But also, Apprentice of Magician is just kind of strange in general. Like, honestly, where do you play that? It's a control deck.
It's a control deck. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't see that abbreviation before. Like, I've always just been calling it ZM. So I was confused by the R.
We're going to upstart gain 1.
Hate to see it.
Apprentice Magician is basically only played if you're on Phoenix, right? I mean, it does
Possible.
get you a hand at Neptifus and you can do the Phoenix play. I think also just grabbing Moth from deck is kind of alluring. What do you think is the better card for their deck? Rhoda for Warrior or Upstart for Turbo? Why are you asking this? Play!
Rhoda for Warrior. Rhoda for Warrior.
Play.
Loga is correct. Upstart is nice and all, but Rhoda is the whole point of the deck. Like, if Rhoda didn't exist, then Warrior wouldn't exist, and Turbo would still be played without Upstart.
Grenade Chain Dust Shoot.
That's actually interesting to hold the Dust Shoot here. That could have backfired real bad.
Yeah. If he just did this Zaborg play first. TT will knock. Ooh. A will?
Will? It's a Cold Wave deck? Like Cold Wave Monarchs?
Oh, give me that. Give me the Cold Wave Monarchs.
It would have been pretty amazing if the Zaborg didn't get switched back here. He's still going for
He's
it.
still going. So he does have the hand then. So he is playing Phoenix. Oh, wait, no,
Oh,
it's Sniper Jar.
wow. Yes.
Whoa. Oh my
That's
goodness.
amazing. That is
He got the
amazing.
Stein. This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And
Kaiku is the only summon as well. Kaiku is the only
yeah,
summon.
I think Logar dies.
He should. You even still have this Zaborg summon. Like, you can still...
Yeah, the
You could just
Zaborg
call
is going
something with
straight
Stein
back.
and then tribute Stein away.
Last will resolves.
And oh right, that's triggering as well. Like, oh god, yes, this has to
Grabbing
be
like
game.
a
This
Lily?
has to be game. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do it. If you even have Lily, like that's the big question. I think.
Oh, exiled. I mean,
Exile, that's strange.
sure, but he had the Zaborg.
Maybe it's just the biggest monster he can have for that as a will
I
target.
thought he
because
had
Lady's already
Warrior.
out.
Oh, is Lady? Oh, yeah, Lady's already out. Yeah, right. Didn't draw the 1 of 3 Megamorph.
Yeah, but you still had better place than this, buddy.
You still are gonna kill. I think this is
Are you?
still
I
like
don't think you are.
42 with this
don't think
Master
you
of Oz, 24 with this Zaborg, 15 and 10. It's gonna be close if it's not. Yeah, that has to be lethal.
Oh yeah, it's actually still. Yeah, you're right. That's interesting. That's a really neat deck. I like to see it.
That was nuts. That was insanity. I can't believe that. That was just so nuts. Love to see it.
Are kind of cracked.
Man, Grace is going all the way here. Oos unfortunately had to give up his winner's run here. Probably because he is attending work. Let's see here. We can do Madcap versus Pim. We can do Scrub for Life versus Not So Fast. We can do Ricka versus H&VB. Don't call it mid-range. Terrible name.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Michael Gray.
Who are you? Who is that?
Yeah, everybody, give the stream a like, y'all. $10 today to a winner.
Who is Michael Gray, by the way? Like, what's your name on Discord and stuff? I don't recognize the name.
Let's see here. Are we going back up? Are we going back up to Grace versus Arturo's Vengali? Let's go back to H&V. I want to see H&VB play.
Sure.
That is Scrub for Life.
Well, you know, name pretty accurate.
And this is round 2 or round 3. We'll put that in. Kind of bouncing around the bracket, but you know what? This is for the love of the game.
This is Fridays. Rules don't apply to Fridays.
Okay, Ricka taking on H&VB. H&VB summoning an angel. Taking it easy. We're going to crash this Manju. I am Scrub. Don't call yourself that. That's not nice. Give yourself some respect.
Well,
Just worry,
he wouldn't be a Scrub if he would accept mid-range as the correct name, but we don't talk about that.
We're lady banishing the Quish. Ricka setting 1.
So let's look at the H&VB list. That actually looks like the return deck. It might... Okay, with the deco, it's probably return.
Knock, hidden the faith. H&VB, no copies.
So if that is actually return that H&VB has set there, I think that's almost lethal next turn unless you have something to stop it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Ricka's checking the grave. There is a light in the dark. That's a little scary.
Yeah.
Put a little fear in H&VB's heart. Just a little bit of fear. Not time of.
But it's not even bad. If it's actually return, then he could just bring the deco back and crash the lady. And
True.
it's still pretty good. Well, it's assuming it is return, which is not that likely.
Me and Not So Fast are in pile mirror. Let's go for life stuff. Someone in the BLS is going to get solemned. Pretty smart. Put him on 1 card. This Manju's going to come out. It's probably going to crash, maybe. Getting Quish for crashing. Just clunking heads together here. And we end turn. And they're the Sork.
That's a good summon.
That
is a good summon.
Was that off the dome? Was that off the top rope? That is nuts.
Probably.
Just
because
slam.
he probably would have swung with it if he had it during the deco summon turn.
True. Well, no, that was his dark, though. The deco was his dark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then who knows? Also, I'm still not really a fan of Angel in return. I know Dingo plays it as well. But I feel like they just don't resolve that often.
Right.
I don't know. I prefer just getting Rhoda and Sasuke in there.
Ricka does grab a graceful off the top as well here. Pretty good draw. Nate Dog says, yeah, recruiters are pretty mid. Recruiters are pretty mid. There goes a Sook. There goes a Quish. We're setting. We're passing.
This could be anything. Except for Moth, because Moth has been banished by Nock.
It's Manju.
It's a Manju.
Just trying to live.
Why didn't you summon it then? Oh, because the ritual spell is out. You're probably only on one ritual spell?
Ooh, the oppression is real here. Ricka giving a really sad face, angry sad face in chat. The Koichi summon.
Mirror Force? Torrent? Anything?
Nothing.
No.
We're just going. We're going to scoop. I realize they're always my go-to discards off charity if I don't have my fodder. If I don't have real fodder. Yeah, it's so unfortunate with the recruiters. It's just like I think the format just evolved to a point to where recruiters aren't as potent as they once were. You know, especially
the problem is that
matchup.
decks don't really interact. Like they stop interacting at least in early game. Most of the decks kind of just set flips and wait for the game to happen before they actually do stuff, and that way recruiters just don't get a chance to resolve.
Yeah, it's always going to be like, oh, here's a Saku, or here's a Regeki break, or here's a I'm going to banish a Line of Dark, you know, for a Sork to banish. There's too much stuff that's going to just knock their block off. It's just it's difficult.
But exactly this tendency is why the Borg is so good, because if you just play non-committal, like if you just play set stuff and like set monsters and stuff like that, then you're always under threat of the Borg just ruining your day. Like the Borg kind of punishes you for trying to play for advantage.
The Borg is a good, like, I wouldn't say a caveman card, but he's really good at just like, me kill a monster, me hit, me hit again. Here we go. Ricka's going to drop her turn here. Going to main phase. Let's go. We got pot.
Decent. What else do we have? Where's the duo? Charity.
They're the Sangan.
Thank you.
We end our turn. We end our turn. Scary.
That's a very lonely Sangan.
All around me are familiar faces.
If you don't deal with this, then the Borg can come over and just do really nasty things.
Yeah.
Them 3 eyes. Oh no.
And hands.
Oh no.
It does have hands. Sega does have hands.
Yep.
that's the truth. And whatever lies beneath that fur. I love Ricka. It's so funny.
Is that fur? I thought that is a beard.
What? No, he's a furred animal. He has fur all over his body.
So you don't think that's like the stuff below his mouth is a beard? The black hair? That's
I think
beard,
that's
right?
just shading.
No.
Because look, it's on top of his head too.
I've always read that as a beard.
I don't know.
Like the one on top is like almost looks like he's balding, so kind of makes sense.
No, that's just them messing up their
gremlin.
MS Paint shading.
Nah, it's a middle-aged gremlin, and you can't convince me otherwise. Honestly, what is Sangan? Like, what is that even supposed to be?
It's a creature.
It's just like an orange ball.
It's a
right?
creature.
It's a creature. So, is creature just like the equivalent of a pile in art design? Where like as soon as you can't really place it, it's just a creature.
Well, I guess it's supposed to be. Well, it's a fiend, so I'm guessing it's like a demon of some form. Maybe like an abomination.
That's not an abomination, but like, look at him. He's perfect. Here
comes Zombira the Dark. Okay, I'm gonna hit an angel with it. Oops, a cow is dropping from the event. Maybe he just got too busy. Sadly. Hate to see it happen, especially to one of my teammates, Birdcage. But Zombira the Dork. Why would you say that about him?
It just sounded the way that you said it.
Yeah. Oh, Tsukiyomi setting the Zambira.
Rixa's also just struggling to find back row gun. You're always so exposed.
You think there's a deck building error?
I don't know.
Because it seems like it's been happening kind of often.
I don't know if it has been happening to him, but it just feels like today we've had a couple of players who just couldn't find security.
Yeah, that's also true.
I honestly don't know what's in his deck. If he has goats and, I don't know, mirror force, that's already kind of enough, right?
Yep, throw in a TT in there, you're looking kind of pretty.
Yep.
Zambira D-Dub.
What does that even mean?
Okay, we're using the Black Illusion Ritual. We're going to soak up this Angel. That's a pretty good target. And then here comes this Gold Dark Magician. We're going to hit in for a lot of damage. Nice chunk.
Skill Dog's a pretty
3K.
good choice for this, just because it's soak proof. That's like the main thing you want off of it, right?
Yeah.
So many targets that get destroyed by soak, you want something that can stand up to it.
Pokemon music. This is from Pokemon Stadium. Let's see here. 14 with the 19. The Skill Dark can also tribute himself. If Ricka has a last will, you know, get the Stein from deck and call it a day.
Just tune index into last will and go for it.
You're about to get us DMCA? No. This is safe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium was wild. That was great. Just seeing all the Pokemon in 3D at that point was mind-blowing.
That game was like all the mini games I loved. I love all like the mini games.
Oh yeah, I love the one where you had to like lick up the food with what's its name?
Lickitung.
That was great. That was my favorite. There was also like this weird Rattata race thing, which I never understood. It just felt kind of random.
I think that was entirely right. There's a couple games where it's just like it's all random. Janjo Zone says, Clefairy says, and go for it since I'll send you the bill. Don't worry. It's worth it. People vibe with the Pokemon Stadium music.
What?
I've done drinking.
Is Ricka okay?
Goo goo gaga. Maybe he's trying to be a baby. Maybe he's going baby mode.
What is going on? That man is not right. Yeah, exactly.
He's going baby mode.
Oh.
Oh, here comes Breaker.
So do you try to crash for game, or do you have anything else? Because this is kind of suboptimal if you just try to crash.
He still has
Okay,
a
tornado.
Maybe he has. Oh,
Snatch. And that's it. He actually hit the right card.
Well, they'll probably get crushed by Nintendo. There's no chance. There's no shot. H&VB and Mr. Feet. We're going to a game 3 here. Music is too quiet. I will turn it up. Oh, it won't get it. It's a good thing if it's too quiet. Okay. Okay, I get it now. I'm learning. That's so funny. So we wait siding. We wait side. Let's take a look at this bracket. Hello, Undefined. Nice to see you. Undefined top 8, GGP Detroit. Let's take a look at who is playing. Oops account sadly out of the races, which means that either Scrub for Life or Not So Fast is going to continue on in the losers bracket. Grace sitting pretty up here at winners.
He's taking it.
Winners finals. $10 today. Oh, I should switch over to this scene. There we go. $10 today, ladies and
It's
germs.
also really interesting that he went like a different fairy route this time. Like he's on this kind of control list almost, which sounds really strange. It
Playing
doesn't
goats, yeah.
doesn't seem like it really plays to fairy's strengths, but he's performing again. Like he's just the same cards, completely different style, but he just does it. And he even had to like play the bonus game. Like he's one of 2 players who had to go even longer, and he's already in winners finals. He's just been crushing.
The fairies just walking. I mean, he's also got so much mirror match experience now too under his belt.
He is 4-0. If you go 4-0 in Patreon, you're already in top cut.
Yeah. Let's go, brother. Ayo, says Ricka. Is Grace a Friday Destroyer? He's on a roll. Best of luck, but not too good. Let's see.
I'll try and get his list and play it Sunday. It'll be easy.
H&VB's about to... H&VB just passes. Does nothing. We're going to upstart. We're going to graceful. Hopefully you all play Sunday. That'd be dope. Let's see some people get their reps in on Sunday. That's not cool. This was just a little too scary for what we're doing. I like Sonic CD, but gotta skip that one. What's up with these like scary songs? This isn't scary. This is Glover Carnival music. Sonic CD is a great game. We're gonna pitch Zumbire. We're gonna pitch a swap here.
Makes sense.
And then we're gonna set. It's October. Scary music. I love scary stuff. Spooky. I love scary stuff.
So, since we know that H&VB is on return most likely, do you side out your Nox or do you keep them?
Take them out. Take them out.
Take them out? Okay.
Oh. Speaking of Nox,
Bricks are getting hit.
we willed into existence. Would you say you love spooky stuff? I do. I will say I love spooky stuff. I thought that one potential advantage of AI is that it can make legal services free or at a lower cost, but the real world doesn't work that way. You don't take them out, lol. Okay. Listen, I'm not a great player. I'm not a great player. So if it's better to keep them in, let's keep them in.
I'm just trying to hear what other people would do because I play Return quite a bit.
Top 5 horror films. Grumple, do you have some favorite horror films?
Not really. I've never really been into horror films. Kind of also depends like on what you count as horror, right? Like, do you count Alien as horror because it kind of sort of is? Do you count The Thing as horror? It kind of sort of is adjacent, but not really.
I think both of those are horror. I think The Thing is terrifying.
Well, yeah, but something being terrifying doesn't mean that it's like a horror movie, right?
I can see where you're coming through on. I think it is horror.
Okay.
Because it does have scares. It does try to get you out your seat. It's trying to intentionally spook you.
Yeah.
The Thing is considered horror, but it's psychological thriller. Exactly. It's trying to like get in your head.
Yeah. But I'm a really big fan of like Lovecraft stuff, but that's infamously hard to put on screen.
Yeah, speaking of Lovecraft stuff, I've been playing World of Horror a lot, which has a lot of Lovecraft stuff.
I heard that they made The Color Out of Space recently, like somewhat recently, like a couple of years ago, and it was actually pretty good, but I haven't seen it. But I really loved the book.
I'm going to be watching that sometime this month. I got a Shudder subscription for Halloween, as I always do, and that's going to be dope to watch.
Yeah, Lovecraft is a little wild. Honestly, sometimes today it's just kind of hard to read. People who know, they know.
I actually
But-
hated that movie, The Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage. It was mid.
All right.
That's unfortunate. It's gotta be Mom. That'd be good here. Meh.
Well, like Ricka, I've seen the criticism in the beginning. Like I didn't actually see the movie, but like when the trailer dropped, I've seen people like react to that in that way. But the problem is that you can't actually depict a color that doesn't exist. Like you can't depict that. So the actual color of the color doesn't really matter. Like what matters is like what it represents and how it's like treated in the movie, like the kind of corruption that it portrays, right? So I feel like just saying, "Oh, the color is magenta," I think that's really lazy criticism. Also, why are we talking about like horror movies when we're watching Goat? This is a Goat stream. What are we talking about? And people,
I had to pause for a second.
We've just
I'm
seen
right
H&VB snatch, steal, a tear, and you are not supposed to do that ever, especially not
Yeah,
if you're
I-
not forced to. And
I
you have
was-
a lot of HP. Don't do it.
I was just thinking that. It's like, this is not a good idea.
Unless you have like a Zaborg in hand, so you kind of know that you can get rid of it if you want to, then I feel like this is just a bad call.
Best color is Blackluster Soldier. I like that. I like
Okay.
that. I like that thought process. You know, best card gets the best, is the best color.
If you say so.
We're gonna tribe, kill the tier, pushing for 16.
So with
H&VB
Kaiku
draws.
out, how do you even beat over this tribe right now? Because we know H&VB does not run Sasuke, he runs the Angel version, and you're not going to get BK to 2000 in the current setup. Like you would have to set everything. So how do you even get over this? This can be a problem for you.
Yeah, I think the grave is not good. I mean, H&VB's shuffling his hand, hoping that a better card comes out of this. We're just going to summon his
Well,
Umbire.
that works.
Yeah, there you go. As we pass with a Zombira and a set. Let's go. Sir comes back up to hand. And what's Ricka got going on? Ricka has a lot of cards to work with. Both these players actually have a lot of cards. We're going to Sook, summon, set, hit, boom. Keep it simple.
But again, it seems like Ricka is just bricked on monsters, and if your whole card is your whole hand is just monsters, then you can't play
hold
more
on,
than one
he's got
card
to
a turn.
discard. There we go. Yep, you can only play one monster per turn unless it's a special summon. So Ricka's got to cook a little bit better here. As an Angel comes out,
Angel.
Angel could be nice here. It's a nice, you know, you maintain board presence with the tier.
Yep.
Forces Ricka to do something.
Kind of invites a relinquish drop.
Yeah. Very alluring for a nice little quish.
Yep. It's also the light that's still missing from Grave. And with all those cards in hand, H&VB probably does have a Chaos Monster.
We
But
were
this works as well.
snatching.
Probably using the
Ingo.
Zook now, right? Just resetting the Snatch. Yep. And we're swinging. That decree is really annoying for H&VB. Return decks really rely on traps a lot.
Yeah, I
And the
mean, you
creep
got the
really showed
Solemns,
up.
the return, you know. It's
But
kinda,
this can still be pretty good for him, because if you can beat over this Angel, then you get the summon.
yeah, you're
then
plussing.
You can deal a lot of damage.
Here's a tribe.
Why?
Whoa!
Oh, he probably has Chaos. He probably has a Chaos Monster. He probably has a Chaos
yeah.
Monster.
Oh,
Yep,
there it
and
is.
that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's game.
Yep.
Sheesh. GG's. Well played from both players.
Is H&VB through to winners finals, or is there still more to go?
H&VB goes on the face Edge Hosenkin. Oh, look
Alright.
at all these. Ricka had the ring. And a heavy. Okay. So let's see here. Next is going to be H&VB taking on Edge Hosenkin. The France invasion continues on. And Edge Hosenkin and his motley crew. And
Feels like there just aren't a lot of French people in the GOAT community, right?
Edge has been trying to keep people.
I think Edge and Dingo are the only ones I actually know about.
There's Edge, there's Dingo, there's Wolf 73. I'm trying to think. There's a couple people. There's a couple of his friends I forget the names of, which is super unfortunate to me. But I would say there's maybe like 4 or 5 players that I can remember that are from France and are quite potent in their gameplay. You know, of course, Dingo Sig, world champ.
Yeah.
And then Edge Hosenkin Edge just came in and started turning it up.
Just seems that the community in Europe is kind of centralized in some countries. Like some countries seem to not have a scene at all, and other countries just seem to have a ton.
Yeah.
Like mostly obviously Italy, like it's still so crazy. Italy almost had 200 players at their GGP.
192 players, 6 world invites. Can you believe that?
Absolute man.
GOAT is going to live forever, but it's going to go to Italy.
Yeah.
GOAT is going to live forever in Italy. It's awesome. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to all the Italian players. Love y'all.
In a couple of years, when GOAT Online is dead, I'll just move to Italy and play.
So we are waiting on a couple of matches here. H&VB says he needs 5 minutes, so we're going to go check out.
Let's just go to loser bracket.
Yeah, let's go to loser bracket. There's Marvin versus Paid. I don't think we've seen them play.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
As we take off the event details here, change this to Dogtown, or do another little stint down here.
So Marvin is up a game. Paid, we don't know the decks, but I know that Marvin, I think, plays a lot of Warrior, and Paid I've only seen on Reason Engage. And
yeah, that's a pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. I think Marvin is tried and true Warrior. Paid, I believe, has mostly spent his time playing Reason Gate Turbo. That's what he's known for. That's how he won his PWCQ and how he has his world invite. Retire in Italy at the GOAT Hospice.
Wouldn't that be great? Just like retirement home for all of us.
All the GOAT boomers are just gonna go to one centralized location.
We'll just all move to Naples and eat pizza every day. It will be great.
Marvin is Unga Bunga Boy.
What does that even mean?
It means Unga Bunga beat, hit hard kind of player.
Sure.
Marvin coming from representing Greece, right?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't actually know where he's from.
In the same in the same places like Zogler and all them.
Looks like it is Reason Gate again. He just dropped Demok.
Ooh, he's in duo. This is
Greece also seems to not have a big scene, but the people who are playing are always pretty good.
He is Greek.
I feel like the base level in Greece is really high. They also came over to Nuremberg and took our only GGP this year.
Is Paid playing in Worlds? I am not sure. He should. He does have his invite. I mean, he totally can.
It depends on if he wants to.
Yeah, if he has the free time, he can. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation that he is Greek. Shout out to the Greeks.
Which one now? Marvin or Paid?
Marvin.
Okay.
Paid, I am not sure where he's from.
Pretty sure he's a paid actor. I'm sorry. Okay, move on.
Stop. Oh, we're going to pot Solemn?
That's a costly Solemn. But it makes sense.
Yeah,
you need to stop Reason from going up.
You can't let him gain advantage here for sure.
Yes.
As we summon the BK set 2.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
if it goes
2,000.
through, it does.
There you go. The ring is still in play.
Game, no?
Yeah, I was about to say the ring is in play. As we set 1 pass.
but no ring.
Marvin draws for turn. I mean, this just kills. He's got to have an answer here and maybe goats. GG's.
Paid is done.
Tornado. Paid is out of the running. Drew a Parshat for your troubles. That's just what the deck does sometimes. And Marvin moves on.
All right. Who else? Who do we got?
Let's take a look here at the bracket. Let's take a look at the bracket. I think Edge may be able to play now. It's been a couple minutes. We'll take a look at that. Madcap loses to Pim. Pim moves on. And then there's Ricka versus Koo. I think that's how you say his name. Let's take a look. See if they're playing here.
Oh, no.
Ricka versus Koo is the only one running right now. Koo is up 1. We're going to pot. We're going to T set. Another set. Pass.
Let me jump in as well. Yeah, I just checked the world's document, and there's now the spread for like the countries that the players represent who qualified.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's almost entirely Italy and the US.
Yeah, man. That's just how it is.
The US has 28 players, Italy has 23, and the next in line is Canada with 5.
USA. USA.
No, Italy. What are you doing?
Italy. We're gonna moth back this pot of greed. This guy Koo has been very funny.
Well, yes, but I don't think he's intentional.
Italy, given its population, that's a lot. Proportional to total population, Italy kind of killing us. That's fair. But bigger number.
Like, Italy is smaller than Texas, my guy. Like, what are you comparing yourself against?
Big number, strong. That's Yu-Gi-Oh logic, man. That's Yu-Gi-Oh logic. Big number, good.
Sure, Nate Dogg. Sure.
No, I love all the duelists of all countries. That's so funny.
Except a few.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Stop. Stop.
Do you need names?
No, I don't want names. Keep your rebellion hidden.
Keep your hatred inside. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna upstart. Go BLS hook in hand. Gonna banish. You banish. For a Sork. Boom.
Yep. Makes sense.
Going the suck. Hit for 20. Or in for 11.
So, at what stage are we in? Is this winners finals?
No.
No. Grace is winners finals.
This is
somewhere in the
losers.
bracket.
We're gonna
How far are we?
We are so right now Grace is in winners finals waiting for the between Edge and H&VB, which has not started last I saw. And we're waiting on that, and Losers is chugging along. It's moving along. Obviously still waiting on some more matches to finish in winners.
So, the match that we're watching now, is this deep in the tournament or is this fairly early on?
Cool token C Bluetooth. We're about halfway through on Lucius bracket.
Okay.
See Bluetooth. See nothing. These tokens are not. My opinion will not be swayed on these tokens.
Why is he? Okay, he doesn't have lights in grave. He doesn't have. Okay, never mind. I was confused. So this is still pretty bad for Koo because this sorcerer doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, sorcerer just here.
Wait, why did you put that away? What are you doing, my boy?
What?
If he uses it, it's banished. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. So are we just using Tsukaken? Just chipping away?
Just keep flipping, yeah. I mean, 1,000 cuts. Death by 1,000 cuts right here.
I don't think he will need that many, but...
It's death by like what, six cuts at this point?
Yeah, I think so. Which is still like
Well, now it's gonna be just.
quite unpleasant as an amount of cuts, you know, in general.
Well, now the amount of cuts is cutting down because I mean he's about to just mollywop with this sword.
Yeah. So Ricka has more HP, better board, and more cards in hand. Like
This is
everything
tough.
just speaks for him winning now.
Okay, we
But
got
even if he
a
wins it-
Venus.
Even if he wins, it's just a reset for the bracket. And if he has swap in hand now, he could actually clear the tokens with the balls and then swap over for the sorcerer. That would be amazing. Like, honestly, if he has... Okay, he doesn't have it. But if he had it, that would turn the game upside down in one.
That would have been amazing. We're just hitting a token. Ricka draws for turn. Okay. What's he cooking? We have tribe.
That's a hard punish in that game.
That's game. We're going out to game 3. Let's go.
Fairy against Relinquished. Who would have thought?
Now, you're on Team Evil with Ricka.
Yep.
Have you been... has Ricka actually gotten fairy matchup experience?
So what you're asking is if I tested Fairy against him, right? That's the question.
Oh, I'm on obviously. Oh my goodness. Let me change that real quick. I can do that really fast. Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, this goes up here. Totally didn't even notice.
So siding still in process. They're taking the time. Okay. Ku starts by tossing Thunder Dragon. That seems pretty decent.
Oh, wait. No, this is the layout. My bad. Okay, this is the layout right here. Oops. There we go.
I'm not sure how good Thunder Dragon is in Fairy, because I feel like to really play Thunder Dragon, you need to play discard stuff as well to actually make use of the cards in hand. I understand that it's really good with Soul and Freed, but it's just material in the end.
Right.
But we're tossing both and we're going straight into Soul. That's interesting. Why do you do that in turn 1? Why don't you wait? Huh. Maybe he's afraid of a Kaiku or something like that.
It's possible. Wait, which one is the American?
What do you mean?
Ricka is...
None of these. Ricka is Finnish and
Is
Ku
Finnish.
is somewhere in the Middle East, I think.
I think so. Couldn't having up a pot. We're gonna MST hit the decree. From Egypt.
Ooh,
Who's from Egypt? Did not know that.
same.
As we heavy hit a mirror force. Okay. Thunder Dragon.
And we toss it.
I'm gonna
Why
pre-mat
do we toss
for
just for the Prima?
Thunder
Come on, that
Dragon.
isn't worth it. That's not worth it.
Is there a line here that
mean-
kills? There's an Asura Priest.
Honestly, like if you play it like this, like if you discard the Thunder Dragons this aggressively and you just kind of accept that it's going to be a -1 if you draw it and it's just material, then maybe it can actually be kind of decent. Like I'm not sure if it is, but I can at least see like the idea behind it.
Ricka summoning the Warrior Lady, banishing the Asura Priest, and hitting for 36.
That's
Just trying to play just
That's an issue.
very aggressively. Just trying to get points on the board here.
yeah. Ricka needs something now. Mirror Force is out. We know he has Decree, so he's probably not on Saku's. So this is a problem. Unless you set
Yeah,
like a
this
spy
can
or
be scary.
something, this can be. Oh, that's great.
Oh, heavy, yeah. Oh, there's the
Love to
ring.
see it.
I like
I
him
feel
to
like you
not
actually
ring.
try to ring the Thunder Dragon here, right?
Yeah, I
Because
definitely agree.
You're so close to lethal.
Just keep him on that clock as much as possible.
Yeah.
And when you have the life points to spare, I mean, 16 off of 82 is not a big deal.
Yeah.
So we're going to set 2 behind this Manju. I don't know what that could be. There's a BK.
But I think this is right. I think you just don't respect the back row. You know MF is out. You know he's playing Decree.
Oh, there's a
the
ring.
but that's okay. And this is I think already the problem, right? Yeah, if he would have ringed last turn, then this would not have been a viable play because
This
he
would have been
died.
lethal, yeah.
Still, Ricka needs something now.
Yeah, I mean, this is still pressure. I mean, 2,000. I mean, this could be game right here.
Yes, he has to have something. I kind of assume that he has gold now.
Upstart. Okay, so Ricka lives.
You don't use upstart until you attack. Like the attack is already lethal, and you just push him out of lethal.
Oh. Misclick. Okay. Let's bring him back, and then we will get back down to it. Strike away.
And just for the record, like I'm criticizing a lot of stuff that Ku does here, but he's like very, very new. Like he's literally 2 weeks into the game. Like this is not me trying to say he's an idiot or anything like that. He's just a very fresh player.
This is all learning experience. This is all a learning experience for him as a player to improve and get feedback on his gameplay, which is the best way to improve. You know, don't be ashamed. Get your
And here we
replays
go
in.
again.
Learn from your mistakes and keep pushing forward into another soul. Hidden away, hidden 2 tokens. Ricka giving a smiley face. That's a little ominous.
What's that about?
Yeah, what's he smiling about?
Our shields. Oh, okay. We know he has Quish already, so the ritual spell and the token will be enough.
Monsters do decrease by 600. There's 2. They stack.
Right, so Relinquish actually can't crash with the
Yeah.
soul.
Soul cannot crash.
Do you know if the Relinquish effect is a once per turn thing?
It's the same as tier, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely do stack.
So you can't crash and then just suck up the next one.
Yeah.
I try to get Soul as well, IIL, because I just think that the fairy deck is really, really fun. But it's hard to actually get because apparently it's actually played in another format that's coming later. Like it's actually a staple somewhere,
Really?
which is kind of wild to me because the card itself doesn't seem that flashy.
Now keep in mind, y'all, ritual spells, they are not cost.
Yep.
Remember that. There is no cost for a ritual spell. The effect either happens or it doesn't. It's part of the effect. So if you solemn a ritual spell
gets solemned, exactly.
you don't send nothing. Relinquish is like the worst thing possible for aggro decks. I'm gonna knock the face down. I don't know.
That's the lunchbox.
Relinquished is pretty bad for aggro.
I would say Thousand Eyes is worse. Wait, what is this?
It's a Rhoda.
Oh, that's a Rhoda. That's just okay.
Using the cool.
Using the cool always throwing me for a loop.
We're gonna exile force effect to pop the relinquished.
Yep. Then we're running over the Manju.
Yep, hit the Manju.
So Ricka is still not out of the woods here.
Yep, good chunk of damage.
At least something to set.
Hold your shoots for the ritual. That is the correct play.
Does that work?
Yeah, you can change shoot to it.
Oh, that's nice.
And then if you hit the ritual, it fizzles.
So he must have something else because otherwise he would just scoop here. So what are we getting?
Maybe it's another goat. Maybe it's another goat face down.
Yeah, maybe he's picking up another goat as well, again, like with a moth. Yes, just trying to buy some time.
No banish. Fair enough. Have a good day. Oh, it's book.
And there's the book.
Okay, so Ricka lives for a turn here. I meant relinquish decks I played tier. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, true. Like the goat control style.
I feel like you probably used the scapegoat in that turn already. Well, it doesn't end up mattering. It's okay. Do you banish? Ooh. I think you should banish here. In my opinion, you should banish because you want to keep Ricka. Yeah, you want to keep Ricka off of bonus cards. You're already forcing him to have cards, and you know this is scapegoat, so this is not a real card after this turn.
Yeah.
So Ricka is on top deck duty now.
Kill 2 monsters.
Yep.
There's the tokens.
He needs a meta or something like that. Meta, snatch, whatever.
If Ricka wins, he's the GOAT. Start building the monuments. Swap!
Well, that helps.
You're not out of the woods just yet, but this is helpful at least with clearing out some of the aggro stuff. Whoa.
Wait, why is he putting it to grave?
Oh, misclick.
Misclick, okay, sure. So remember that this attack still gets reduced, so it's only 1500?
Yes. Yep, it becomes 1500.
But 1500 is still 1500.
That's points on the board, baby. Points on the board. Oh, looks like Ed Hosenkin lost to H&VB, which means that we're getting H&VB versus Grace in the winners finals. Should we just go over there?
I think this is almost over. We can still stick with us just till the end.
Okay. So, we're gonna use
punching it for 200, killing the other one.
I think this would have won in the game. Yeah, he could have banished too.
Sasuke.
Yeah, he could have just won there.
That's the second one.
Missing lethal? Naughty. Yeah. Naughty.
What? Step from courage?
I don't know. I just...
it is.
Oh my... No way!
No! If he actually wins from here...
This. Not like this. Any negation? Oh,
you can't win from here.
Ring is out. It has to be Mirror Force set.
You can try and just banish the Freed. You can also try and swing in. I think you swing in.
I think you just swing in too. Oh. Yeah, this game would have been over turns ago if he ringed. This game would have been over a turn ago if he used the Freed. Oh, this is...
But also Ricka is misplaying here. He should have attacked the soul first to get attack back.
Oh, that's true.
You're missing 300 attack now.
Yeah, why attack Freed first? Yeah, exactly. But wait a second. No, hold on. He
lost too much for Freed.
Yeah.
It should have just been 1000. so he needs to regain 700.
Regain 700. Soul.
This is also like one of the benefits of playing these cards. Your opponent often just doesn't know about the effect.
They just forget.
Yeah. Okay, so where's the snatch?
Oh, if there's a snatch.
Where is the snatch?
Not. Oh no.
No, and it's exactly lethal if the attack connects.
Yeah. I mean, Mirror Force. Okay, so he had the Mirror Force.
Really? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
Why didn't he do that?
Because he's afraid of Torrent. I think the play itself is fine.
Yeah. It's still not nice. And there's a swap.
Creature swap.
Fair enough. I mean...
And like, imagine if you summon the breaker and you hit the wrong card and swing in.
True.
I think at that point it's over.
True, but that set was pretty stale. I mean, it wasn't doing too much.
Okay, some Byra sitting in front of nothing and it can't do anything.
Oh, we're
also,
setting.
there are no counters. It's not. Okay, he does put the counters on. Come on, any oh, come on, it has to be a real summon, right? What is this?
Sangian.
Like, what is the card that doesn't push 1000 damage for him? Like, what is the monster that doesn't do that?
Maybe he's playing Sir. Maybe it's a ball.
Oh, it might actually be a ball. It might be a ball. Yeah, we actually haven't seen Venus or ball, but that is really unfortunate for him. I think even if it is a ball, you still use an attack though, because it's still a 1 clock turn.
Yeah.
A 1 turn clock that way around.
I think you grab Big Shield Gardener from the deck here.
That would be nice. But
Could you imagine?
But even if it is, then the flip can just run into Gardener and then Spyro finishes.
True. Yeah.
You want a Reaper here.
You want Reaper.
Show me the Reaper. Reaper is also such a nice card. Why am I probably just out of targets then?
Yeah.
Because this doesn't help you.
Because Warrior Lady's out. You opted out as Serp, I guess. Yeah. I guess Sook may have helped. I guess you don't want to be on... I guess you want to have something on the board here. Pin the face down. Is it a ball? It's a ball?
It is a ball. It is very shiny, very smooth. Just the way I like it.
A soul of light covered by mystical shine. When you see its beautiful... Oh!
It is nice, but it doesn't do that much. The Zambara is already down to 1700. So
that protects you
something
from
like a
Venus
Blade Knight
deck.
would finish the game here.
Oh.
Come on, he has to have something. There has to be something here. This has to be game.
PG? Hold on now. Hold on now. Like, the thing is, too, that, but since it's 17, it's gonna, it might stick because it might all be, like, the rest of the cards just might be just, like, Angel. Oh, Zombire.
Okay, that's it. That's
it.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right, move on. We're going
PG.
into Grace versus H&VB, right?
Yes. Whoosha. Winners finals.
H&VB is already up a game. That was quick. And Asura is pretty good as well.
Asura is pretty nice here. I've seen more angels in this tournament than I have, like, ever. Ever. It's like unprecedented. Actually unprecedented. Let's see here. H&VB draws for turn. You know he has that Asura. He can just keep poking away here.
Yeah. It's just so nice against anything Grace has. It works against Shining Angel. It works against the the balls. It works against the goats.
Yeah, it only like loses to like soul and like a board play.
Yep.
There's the Asura Priest again. I mean, it's been working so
It's an
nice.
angel.
Yep.
So what are we
Angel
looking for here?
into
Another
angel.
angel? Why do you just take the damage? I think it's optional. Are you looking to fuel
Maybe-
souls and freed?
Maybe fueling souls and thinning deck.
Okay, that's it.
So let's see here. What was that? What's that sound? That's
Never mind.
impossible. That's impossible. There's no way I'm getting Discord notifications. I have streamer
No,
mode
that's
enabled.
for me. I'm sorry, that was from my side.
Oh, the same.
It's fun now.
Okay. I'm like, that's impossible. I was just hearing. I'm like, what is that?
Wait, why is that impossible?
Because streamer mode disables all sounds from Discord.
You should tell me how to use that, so I no longer have those.
Yeah, if you click the gear wheel, there's an option
Yep.
called streamer mode. It's just like a thing you toggle off and on. We're going to main phase 2. Hit the got this goat tokens.
Tokens.
So it'll be a yeah. I'm going slow now, but have 2 fillings that need to go in before 5 p.m. So it'll be a rush soon enough. A filings, not fillings. Nate Dogg's a lawyer, not a dentist.
This is also unfortunate, having the goats out and not being able to call your balls.
Yeah, I mean, Asura is looking like he's eating good here. Oh, okay.
I mean, you kind of have to do it because Asura just kind of wrecks you if you don't. But this way,
Yeah.
H&VB can just wait and not do anything. Just assemble your combo because Grace is completely locked here. You actually
Torrential.
I would not have torrented this. I would have waited until he tries to like break this with Zabok or stuff like that. Well, I don't know H&VB's hand. Maybe he has a big swing and can end the game now. So that
Right.
case he obviously should.
Right.
But it feels like overall that's not a good place for Grace to be in. There's Asura. Probably swinging in. Putting Grace into ring range.
Swing
Do
for
we have ring?
17.
No ring. Okay.
Going to graceful here.
That helps. That helps. What else?
Let's see. A monster that can defend himself from the oppressive Asura Priest that's just been walking, taking out a swamp and a pre-mat. We're going to pot.
Well, that helps.
Dodging the dust shoot. Okay. We're going to banish 2 lights. Okay, there's a soul.
Got the soul.
There's a soul for your troubles. We're going to swing it for 2,000. That's maybe what
honest-
he needs. A Saku, though. Uh-oh. We're going to set 1 pass.
That's not a lot of payoff for getting pot and charity.
Yeah.
If you run into a knock here, you're kind of done for.
Well, the sets could be real.
That Asura is just so annoying. You can't even interact with it on your turn because it goes back. Like, usually that's the downside, especially for aggro decks. But the way it is right now...
There's a Blade Knight.
Oh, that's... Oh, he actually negated them off.
Oh, jeez, this is bad. This is really, really bad.
Yeah. I don't think he can come back from this. He's already gone through pot and charity. There's not a lot of comeback cards left. Maybe another soul that could help for the moment.
Just something to keep him in the game. Like, even if it is like a soul that lives for 1 turn.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. I like this. And it's
And it's
even
charged.
boosted. It's boosted.
Yeah, let's go. This actually protects you here. Grace is really good at walking a thin line here. Okay, this is fine.
But Breaker is not big enough for BK. So what's the plan here?
Snatch is still in, which is very scary. Snatch is still in the game.
Braincon.
Braincon. Oh. So it's gonna be hard for him to get an additional summon here because he only has the one light.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
So
I mean,
Grace is actually getting close to lethal now as well. If he gets a snatch in the normal summon, this is game.
let's see it. Let's see it.
He also didn't pick up the serpent. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Or if he just forgot. Okay, now he's watching the grave. I feel like he just forgot it.
I feel like he may have forgotten it. That's fine. You don't want to get your hand too filled up because you want this Blade Knight to be charged. So
still, if you don't have other summons, you still want to be able to just set it.
True.
Keep a little bit of safety. Okay, so what is he thinking about?
This is where Grace shines, though. He's low life points, you know, kind of down now. This is where he shines. He's going to set one and hit.
That makes it more likely that he did the serpent intentionally.
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking this is a return. Like, with that long time looking at Banished and Graveyard, it feels like he's setting up for the push next turn.
Ooh. Well.
And here is the... Is it BLS or Sorcerer? BLS could be a threat.
It's a sword.
Sorcerer. Probably tries to banish here.
Going to banish the BK. We know he has the Asura Priest here as well. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Tribute for board.
Yes,
oh,
here we go. And it was a ball, and that's game.
Wow.
H&VB in winner.
H&VB
Side of finals.
went in finals, just waiting on the losers bracket now. $10 DB code, 30 days.
$10.
10 USD. And now we're going to go down to losers bracket here as we await Not So Fast versus Edge has sunken. There's also Pim versus Ku. We can check that out real quick.
Shifty, behave yourself.
And I'm going to change the event details here to Dogtown. It is Dogtown time. I'm going to center this.
I think we haven't seen Not So Fast yet, and he's in match against Edge Hosenkan. So I
Right
think
now?
that's a good place to start. Yeah.
Oh, he just started? Okay, cool.
I don't know if they just started. I just saw it on the bracket.
They're still not playing yet. Looks like.
Wow, okay. That's unlucky.
Yeah. We'll watch Pim until they start. I do
Sure.
want to see Not So Fast play. Pim wrecked my cat deck. Sheesh. Banisher of the Lights. From Pim as
this is a different take on return. This is something else. Wait, wasn't Pim also the guy who played Last Will with Cyberjaw in this? Is this the same deck?
I think so. Yes, I think this is the same player, same deck.
Holy smokes. You're playing Cyberstein with return.
This is dope.
Well, it is something.
They have anti-spell mained too?
What?
Oh no, my circle went small. Let me fix that. Oh man, what a day! If you're Pim playing some of the craziest stuff I've ever heard of, ever. Isn't not so fast on warrior. I played him in round 1. Oh, I gotta change this. Okay. My fault. What's up, Jesus Gonzalez? OG Betchy. Betchy in the building. As we knock the old vindictive magician.
This Pim deck is wild.
Him is playing
Honestly,
out of
like-
his mind. Invite Pim to the syndicate. If he's playing this, yes, he has to.
This Syndicate is a very exclusive place.
I think Cyberjar Will Stein return is definitely.
Honestly, if you're playing a deck, you're facing Fairy, and your deck is the one that is off meta, then something is going on.
We're going to pot here. This Freeze just chilling. Plenty of lights in the grave. You're kind of looking pretty here. Pim equals number 59 Crooked Cook.
What? What does that mean?
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay.
Crooked Cook, because then he's like he's cooking. Oh man.
Is that the guy who's making the hamburger ritual card?
No, this is a different cook.
Okay.
This is a different this is a different chef. Read his spell speed 1. Yes, you can't chain with this.
Well, yeah, I don't think any monster can.
Oh, you can't use them on my turn, right? Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's not a. Doesn't have the same speed as a trap card. We're gonna flip them off. We're gonna flip them off. We're gonna snatch the play 9 and we set 1, and we're just about to just beat in
For 600. Big damage. And
Huge
we're only healing for
damage.
1000.
huge damage here. Get the board clear a little bit. Treat yourself here. And he has a bunch of lights, mate. Oh well, I guess yeah. The freed. It would have been fun to snatch the freed, though. Tell you what.
True.
There's
Here's
another
the next
freed.
So you can clear the BK this way.
And get some big damage in.
Is he on double freed? Is he maybe on triple freed?
I don't know.
I mean, that way actually the Thunder Dragon makes more sense. If you're actually just trying to fill your grave with lights. If that's the whole point of what you're playing. Still, I think like discard photo could help somehow. But
Do we see a book? Oh, no.
book would have been huge.
Book would have been massive.
Stop him is on no HP. Okay, that's
Ooh.
a big boy.
That's an answer. The snatch is still in play, though. That's scary.
Yeah. Also, Soul just runs this over anyway. A heavy storm has to be solemned. Like, I'm pretty sure Pim has solemn in the back somehow.
The Prima Dust
Okay,
Tornado.
Remember to pay cost anyway.
Yeah, pay cost. I got a message in. Pay
Yep.
cost. Or Prima. As we zing!
Yeah, targeting his own card. Does he have Jar to chain here, or is this just to get rid of the card? Seems like it's just to get.
Think it's just to get rid of the card.
So I think Pim doesn't make that play if he doesn't have lethal here.
He
Something
has
like
selected
BK would
his
be enough.
2. I wonder if he has game here, maybe.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Apparently not.
Sets a monster that he did not want to hit with. Could that be something? Okay.
It could be anything.
Swap.
We don't know what the face down is, but you really don't want to get breakout over because then it just clears Xing and.
Just give him the set. Yeah, I mean this set could be a nothing
Well, it
burger.
depends on what it is. If it's something like a Moth, you probably don't want to.
Well, it's good is that the
But even
swap
Moth
he
is
can't
actually-
flip it. That's good about this.
Even
this
Moth
swap.
is not over. Like Moth is still over, right? Because he's still have lethal. Just run over with Lady
Yeah.
and then. Oh, actually, it's not lethal. It's missing 100.
I wonder what this set could be. How many banishers of the light is Pim on? Break or target my Zing.
Is that return? Did he target his own return?
Knock.
It's a knock.
Ooh, this could be threatening lethal.
Yeah, absolutely is. Does Ku still have Mirror Force? Yes, he does. Mirror Force would be really important. It was an
Banishing
apprentice,
apprentice.
and that's heavy.
Wow. The
Unlucky.
heavy jump scare.
Unlucky.
That game was weird. It was, that's all I can describe it.
I
That
really
was
want
bizarre.
to see Pim's list after this. If
Yeah.
Once he's done with this, I need to see this. It just looks crazy.
We need to see Pim's list ASAP. No Rocky. If I saw that, I would not have creature swapped. I mean, if that apprentice magician flipped, what would he grab? That's the question. I guess maybe he had another moth. It seemed like a tricky situation one way or the other. As we go into game 2, who is going to go first?
Let's see what we get here.
We got Pot.
Decent.
Hands are already starting off. It's like a 7 out of 10 hand here. That Pot. We're going to set, and pass. It's a D set. Who won? Pim won game 1. In game 2 now we're going to have a shoot. Huh.
Hold
And
play.
they all look like garbage to me. Sorry. That's mean. That
But
is
is it
so
true?
mean.
But is it true?
I want to know what it is. Just a normal Yu-Gi-Oh hand. Nothing to see here. What is it?
What is
What
going
is
on?
it?
I need to see this.
Return jar?
Return jar.
Okay, is it Cyber Jar is out of the question. Is he going to type out the rest? What is
I don't
Pim
know.
playing? Pim is playing...
Last will return.
Last will return with banishers. Weird red guy, meta, apprentice, and vindictive.
What is
What?
off?
I don't know.
And what is weird red guy?
I'm colorblind. I don't know. Weird red guy is Gren Mod. Oh my god.
No! No!
What? What?
No!
What?
He didn't. He didn't. But I still don't know what cough is.
I don't know. I hate this. Ugh.
Yeah.
Grand Maju is in this
Yeah.
deck. Why'd I even let you see my hand? I'm gonna swap.
Oh,
Should've
no.
just scooped to game 3. Pam, don't get tilted. Don't get tilted.
I think it's too late.
How to name this deck? This is Gren Maju. This is a Gren Maju deck. That's what I'm calling it. Grace has lost to H&VB.
Yeah, but is it Grand Maju mid-range or is it Grand Maju pile?
I want to see how bad this gets.
Good point. I mean, now
Is
that
it
you've
Angela?
shown your hand, you might as well just stay in this and scout a bit.
Who is playing mental games? Possibly.
I don't think so.
So, we know that he has Old Vindictive, which could be nice here. Wouldn't be that bad.
Vindictive might also be the card he just creature swapped over. Okay, this is probably in draw phase now for...
This has to be draw phase. Yeah, okay. Draw phase, flip the anti-spell.
Are you sure this is the guy who played Last Will? Because Last Will doesn't make any sense with any of these cards. It doesn't make sense with Banish, it doesn't make sense with Margin, it doesn't make sense with
I think
Fragrance.
it is. I think it is the same guy, because I don't know many other players that are playing Jar. He's the only one I know that's playing Jar and Apprentice Magician, and that was the same deck.
So,
It has
the
to
set
be
has
him.
to be has to be Grand Marshal then, right? Because what's the only other monster?
Apprentice Magician.
Oh, right, right. Now Zombiro is just standing around, not being able to attack.
Doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
Master Sasuke coming in for 18. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You.
You know, sometimes I just... No.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Maybe Nate should be in commentary instead of us.
No. Nate's killing it. He should join us. If he.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, we're banishing 2 lights. Here comes a soul.
Yep. Running straight into Mirror Force.
He's giving you a frowny face. I do summon
Tim
a
is
Freed as
pretending that
well.
it's important. Oh, he doesn't use the Freed effect, so... Mirror Force right here would be a heavy punish.
It's crashing.
Okay, it's not Mirror Force.
Well, you can't use the Freed effect because he only has 1 light.
Well, that is an issue. Okay.
Alrighty.
He's on a
He's
1-turn
set.
clock. He
Is-
didn't shuffle his hand. This is the new card.
Or
Just in
not.
general, like, you're new to the game and you are starting to play on Dueling Book. Like,
I
whenever
got
you
to
just draw a
go.
card, just shuffle your hand. It matters, trust me.
Who has to go?
No!
What?
No! You can't do this to us!
What? Oh, why?
Also, at least admit defeat if you have to go. Like, now we have to wait here for 1.5
Yeah,
minutes.
now we
for
have to
no
wait.
reason.
Wow.
Yeah, Pim, we are seeing this shit.
Let's take a look at the bracket while we wait for that. So Edge is facing not so fast. Let's go take a look at Edge.
Sure.
Because I'm not sitting around for a minute and a half.
No, same.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we're in game 3. Not so
we
fast, I
sang
thought the duel.
No, come on.
What is this plague? Where is paid from? I am not sure.
I don't think anybody knows anything about paid.
Yeah. Okay, not so fast is back. Okay. Exile Agmar, Sorcerer. Who says, Dad needs laptop. What can I do? Ah. Unfortunate.
Well,
Confirmed alt. Game over.
Who paid?
Paid.
I actually think it's an alt. I think it's somebody else.
Dad was
I don't have anybody in mind or anything like that. I just think it's probably somebody.
Any dads in chat, let me know your advice. If you see your son playing in the Go format Friday, would you
honestly just
let him continue, or would you force him off the computer to do your own things?
You got to priorities, and gold is the highest priority.
I'm gonna activate the graceful off the top rope here, as Agmar Sorcerer is pitching the duo. I would force him off and play on his account, says Nate Dog. Thinking on the second Discord here, the first one was an easy pitch for duo. And pitching the snatch, here comes a pot.
Well,
we're going to solemn the pot.
That was triple. That was full Trinity in one turn, by the way.
Here comes a Mobius.
There's the Mobius. That's the big one.
The pre-mat, hitting the breaker. Now we're hitting this Kaiku. Just build Dad the pile and duel for the PC. Duh. It says Ricka.
Well, unless you want Dad to win.
Yu-Gi-Oh is greater than children, so unless Dad was trying to test for worlds, kick rocks, says Auntie.
True.
And now we're just firing off at all cylinders here. We're playing at lightning speed here. We're setting, we're attacking, we're just going to war here as we hit this set level 2 and we hit this set Blade Knight. Is there an answer for Mobius? Is Not So Fast have an answer? Mirror Force is gone. Uh-oh. GG says Not So Fast.
And
there's a tribe
this
and
means
there's a
Edge is Edge in Grand Finals now already? No.
No, we still have a bit more to go. Grace is sitting.
To catch up.
Yeah, Grace is sitting at Losers Finals though. Thank you, bro. Love both these players. Like both these players a lot. And now what's next here? We got Venali versus Pim.
Who is Venali?
Venali, he's a grinder, right? He plays pretty often in the Fridays. He's always up to some nefarious business. I mean, look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No,
Tribute him for the Parsec.
It's Reasoning Gate.
Warrior greater than Pile confirmed. I think the sample size is too small. As Pim flips up the Banisher of the Light. I get a DM here as Agmar Sorcerer.
Okay, so first of all, there isn't a deck called Pile. That is not a thing, Anthony. I'm sorry. We have to... Please, come on. I've been fighting for this for ages. Please stop calling it that. Jesus. And also, the bot midrange actually has like the exact same matchup spread as Warrior, but it beats Warrior. So, actually, in my opinion, there's no reason to play Warrior anymore. And I'm actually serious about this. Like, I'm not like joking around. I think that Warrior is just inferior to the support decks.
We're gonna activate this monster gate here. We're gonna grab
That's
a Jinzo.
That helps.
So you can at least crash. Sorry, I meant Pile capital P.
No capital P. That's an Ivan delusion. We're not entertaining him in that.
There's big war over this name. I think whoever wins an event with it gets to name it.
Well, Ivan isn't even playing it, so I don't even know why he's invested in it.
That's my thoughts. Is the first to win with it.
I mean, I won Obelisk with it, right? So technically,
you called it return with no return, right? That was something of that sort. This tribe is getting it work. Just dropped a vid about piles. That's great. What is the Zaborg mid-range deck? You can explain. You're a pilot of the deck, Grumple. You can explain it.
Hold on. Great. Oh, okay, never mind. It's the other guy. Okay, so the Zaborg mid-range deck. It's kind of a mix of return decks as well as like flip warriors. Like they imagine you have like the return shell, but you don't actually play return, and then over time you like reduce the flip count and kind of push it closer to flip warrior, and that is Zaborg. Like the cards that are always in this deck are Zaborg, at least 2 spies. You play triple shoot and you play solemns as well. Often also Jaws of Greed. Like those, if you see those, you can be pretty sure that this is a Zaborg type deck. They also often play Rhoda with the warrior engine, but it's not. The engine is usually smaller. Like I've seen decks that I would classify as Zaborg mid-range that don't even play Exiled Force. Only very few play Mystic Swordsman level 2 as well. So the engine itself is a bit smaller than warrior. So it's kind of somewhere in between those 2 decks.
I like the. It's a very good explanation. Very good explanation of the deck. I think it's very cool.
Thank you.
There's some other name suggestions that came through, Grumple. You may want to hear this. Pile mid-range, yes or no?
No.
Is a Borg aggro, yes or no?
I'm okay with calling it Zaborg aggro. I would be okay with that. I think mid-range is a better descriptor though.
And then Nate Dogg presents pile mid-pile.
Yeah, I'm kicking Nate out of the syndicate. This is enough.
Setting decos and bricking on Zaborg sounds great versus Warrior.
Well, we don't know if it's the best deck, but I think it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be a meta deck going forward.
I think it's gonna hover around. It's gonna hover around playability for sure. I mean, it's definitely playable. I mean, you're playing. It's like just a bunch of good stuff. You know, it's a good stuff kind of deck, and I like that. And typically, good stuff kind of can just walk. You know,
the thing about the deck is that it just beats Turbo pretty reliably, and that is really good right now because Turbo is so omnipresent. But I also think that going into next season, like honestly, okay, so here's my prediction. My prediction is at Worlds we will see multiple top decks by Zaborg deck, and from then on, people will actually like see it as a part of the meta, and people will adapt, and we will see more control decks and burn decks, which really, really screw over those kind of decks. And at that point, we just have a different deck that's also inside of the meta swirl, and we also see a comeback of other decks that have been pushed aside for a while. I think it's just very good that we have another deck that beats Turbo. Like it's just healthy for the meta game.
Mm-hmm. As his blowback gets to pop. I love blowback.
Yep, it's a Zook-proof Monarch.
Go reason call 8. There's a
That's
Jinzo.
And that's not 8. Oh, limiter removal would be game.
Oh, I wonder if he's on the limiter. Well, Premat does it
He's
too.
on Prima.
I think this is enough.
Is that enough?
I think
Yeah, it is.
so.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It absolutely
Definitely.
is. Oh, no. So that's the second reasoning deck we've seen today. I think Paid was on it as well. And I hate it. Like, I don't want to see Reasoning Gate ever. I've actually made a point of it that I never call GG if I play against Reasoning. Like, doesn't matter if I win or lose. I just don't call it.
The Borg Spy Warrior good trap pile deck. We're just adding. We're just
I'm just trying to annoy you by keep like, calling it pile over and over again. Like that's the whole thing. I think that's also the reason why Ivan keeps saying it. I don't think he's actually invested in the name. I think he's just trying to troll me.
Just piling on. The names. Oh god. We're gonna set one here. Pim's on the draw. We're on the play here. We're setting a bunch of good stuff here. Setting some real cards as we continue forward in the game. Going to graceful.
By the way, I really hate that sentiment that topping doesn't mean anything. Like if you're really just talking about the winners of tournaments, then you're not really talking about anything. Like honestly, the winner most of the time doesn't even like it doesn't mean it's the best player. Like there's a lot of luck involved anyway. Just topping in itself is already an achievement, and I don't know why we try and down talk that all the time.
We're gonna blow back. Okay. We'll chain the ring to the blowback effect. Effect still goes through here. Gets the pop!
Well,
he does get the flip. He does get the effect. It's just like how Zaborg functions or Mobius. He still gets the pop. It's just that he dies.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I chain an effect, he dies. Yeah, he can. He absolutely can.
Gotta message him. He does get the effect.
Pim, sometimes it's better to just, you know, not be as quippy if you don't actually know what you're talking about.
Sometimes it's a misunderstanding.
I know, just, you know, try and be a little nicer.
He targeted the set monster, Anthony. He not declare prio before?
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to declare prio.
He doesn't have to, he just declares the effect on summon. Still gets ringed, but the effect goes through. In this situation, in my opinion, is just too late. It happened like the same exact time. I don't know. It happened at like this, like he summoned the monster, and then Pim flipped the ring, like almost at the same time as the effect thing was activated, was declared. I don't know. That's that's how I'm seeing it, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, also, your chat is actually visible on screen. I don't know if that's intentional.
It is intentional. It is intentional.
Okay.
I don't have much space to really open up the chat so I can message the players.
Yep.
Right, I believe that is the situation, but it's not a situation. I've already said that he's good. He's good to go. It's good to use the effect and pop off. What am I misunderstanding about chaining to the effect and him not being there to resolve? Blowback effect or priority during turn player. Edge is on the case. Edge Sunken's on the case here. I think he is like an actual judge, which is great. Yeah. I think we know the answer. I think he's asking for like an explanation as to why that works.
So the answer is just priority, right?
Yeah,
Unless
the answer is just I have turn player priority. I'm going to use the blowback dragon effect. And
Unless
you can
he's
still ring it.
insistent.
I mean, the ring still goes through. I mean, you're still killing his blowback, but this set monster is gone.
I think Pim is under the impression that you have to call out your priority summons.
We didn't get much of an opportunity to.
Yeah, but even if he was insisting on it, it's just not something that's a thing. Like half of our chat box would just be prio every single turn.
Yeah, he in the span of 4 seconds, yeah, from summon to using the effect activation. Okay. So the board's clear. We're moving on. Pressing forward in this matchup between Reasoning Gate and yeah.
Oh, that was a misclick.
Uh-oh.
That is unfortunate. Let's hope it didn't matter.
Chain goats or end phase goats.
But this also means that if Fragrance gets flipped, then you can't just use meta, and you also can't use Monster Gate. Actually, Fragrance is really good against Reasoning Gate.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. To be fair, I think he flips that anyway. Like even if he doesn't see the card, because with that many cards, you kind of thinking about Sodom.
This was gonna come. Especially, yeah, with the Monster Gate, he's about to pop off here.
Well, what is he going to chain to that? Come on, bro.
Yeah, just do the play. Just do the play. The tilt misclick, giving his opponent free info. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, you don't got a thumbs up. Just keep going. Yeah, here comes the.
Just one of the obstacles of playing online. But to be fair, I've done stupid stuff IRL as well. Like I've dropped cards and stuff like that.
Me too. I was literally playing against. So me and Nate Dogg were playing, just casually, and we were playing in paper in Orlando, and I just kept. My card just kept falling out of my hands. I had butterfingers the whole game. You just saw everything that was going on. We're gonna meta. Okay, suck up the. Yeah, here we go. This gets you in the game.
Shinzo. Running over pass shot, I guess.
Yeah, this gets you moving.
There's still a lot of stuff in here for Edge, though. He still has Demox somewhere in play. There's no card like Chaos Monsters. Yeah, that's Edge, right?
No.
Oh.
Edge was the person I played against not so fast earlier. Vengali is a different player.
Yeah, Edge was Angmar Sorcerer.
Yes.
Right.
Angmar Sorcerer.
Isn't it technically the Sorcerer of Angmar?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the lore that name comes from.
It's from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the Witch King, maybe if you've seen the movie, like the one that's riding the flying Nazgul and gets killed by one of the princesses, I think. Anyway.
This I don't want to say this publicly, but I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
As a teenager, I was obsessed with that whole thing. Like the whole, I read the Silmarillion and stuff like that, like the background lore of of the story. It's really hard to read, to be honest. It's almost like reading a dictionary.
Can use Pariah to probably banish this. Oh, to banish the face down. Getting an apprentice magician out of the way here.
Makes sense. You don't know what the face down is, and the tail can't touch you anyway.
Yeah.
You don't care about the goats.
Let's see it. Also, everybody, if you haven't, Like the dang stream. Get that going. $10 today. DB code 30 days. Rack them up. This is going to be most likely going to become a monthly event. I will say I'm happy that the turnout was what it is. Very happy to see the players coming out and playing. Having a good time. We're hitting a token. We're just hitting a token. We're just...
That's all you can do.
Yeah. Just chilling out here. Having a good time. Can't believe I forgot about Friday. Dilf, hope you've been doing well, buddy. Happy to see you in the chat at least, you know.
Fridays are great. It's like probably the best entry point if you want to get into online Yu-Gi-Oh!
I love it, man.
At least online codes.
Normal summon
Not
a crane.
as sweaty as the other tournaments.
Yeah, it's good fun, you know. You get in here, you play some crazy stuff, and you see if you get it in. And here comes a Metamorphosis getting it in too here, sucking up this BLS. Suplex that like button. Yeah, get that like button tombstone pile driver.
Yes.
Ogolf on Goo on Fridays. I like to play boring meta decks on the Friday to keep the spice in check. Somebody has to. Somebody has to.
Turn BLS with True Knight.
Uh-oh. He does have the Light in the Dark. The Jinzo Crane.
That's a choice.
Only on Goo on Fridays. Ah.
Goo is the way.
Well, though somebody has to do it. Somebody has to keep these players on a leash. Well, anti-Goo it. That's what Dill's saying. He plays boring meta decks to keep them in check.
Why are you doing that, man? Just embrace the Goo.
Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to put them on a leash, you know.
Why are we wasting our time on playing tryhard and goats of all things?
Breaker? He's trying to see if he can snipe the decree, yeah. I used to Goo for casual events like FLC. Yeah, Friday might be above the FLCs.
Sure. So Vengali wins by Ricka breaking the breaker before it can take out the decree.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's just kind of over. It's kind of just over. Let's see here.
What's left?
Next up, we got Edge versus Vengali. And then the winner of that takes on Grace in losers finals. And then we got Grands. One of these players is coming out with a 30-day DB code. Let's go. Let's get it. Today.
Okay, charity start. That's definitely a start.
I get into this game here. There we go. Nice.
Probably knows what he's facing as well. Good bit of scouting going around. And we're going straight into reasoning.
Reasoning, okay.
I was always under the impression that you wait until you actually have a battle phase to use your reasoning, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't really play the deck.
Yeah, it's going first on reasoning is kind of awkward because then it's like, okay, you're trying to get a crane, I guess, right? That's kind of like the play. Because you don't want anything else really going on there. You don't want your opponent to have an opportunity to disrupt whatever you're grabbing. Grace Fairy's going to win this because I was... Grace Fairy's going to win this because I was too busy making CDs to sack him with Turbo in this event. TBH.
I think Turbo would have get clapped hard. Have you seen the stuff that's running around in this tournament? Like, Turbo has no chance. Turbo just...
Why didn't he use the Dust Shoot, I wonder?
Because of Jinzo.
Oh, right, yeah, Jinzo. My bad, I'm dumb. We're going to summon a Toon Cannon Soldier. As Agmar declares 5, probably trying to avoid a Parshath. Oh, yeah, good reason, too.
Well... Reaper definitely helps you.
Reapers, yeah, if you can just deny the Parsec, you're kind of sitting pretty unless you get a Chaos Summon.
Did we see Edge's games before this? Because I don't really remember what he saw.
We saw him at the end of his match versus Not So Fast.
Okay, this looks like Warrior.
I believe it is oh, there is a D-Mock. Gonna grab himself a... He has a bunch of good stuff here. Heavy, graceful. You could do another Reasoning or a Monster game. He has so much good stuff. Gonna use the Heavy.
Okay. I don't know why. Like, you kind of still have to look for something to take out Reaper.
Yeah, and then the Jinzo's kind of just doing his job too, right? I mean...
Actually, no, this is just Toon. Oh, no.
Wait a second.
He has the loops.
Wait, he needs the economics, though.
He has the loops. No, he doesn't have... I don't think it's like a full loop. I think he's just trying to get another card now. Yep, there's Charity. And now we're hunting for anything that outs the Reaper.
Last time I played Edge, there was some Tome Abyss sort of thing going on. Dare I say, pile.
Just shut off the chat, man.
I'm sorry. We're going to summon a Chaos Sorcerer. It's going to banish, and then we go into game 2. That turn was just super electrifying.
Yeah, Reasoning is so stupid.
That was just intense. Even with the Reaper, man, you still got to be on your eyes and ears.
Reasoning just pops, and if you don't have exactly what you need, then you're just done for.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know, Edge, you opened it right. It was just the Jinzo that just totally flopped them. I mean,
yeah.
Had he used that shoot, had he used anything, I mean, it would have been pretty good.
Losing against Reasoning just always feels bad because it doesn't feel like you could have done anything. It feels like they just draw the stuff.
This opening's really strong, though, if you're Edge. I mean,
yeah, it is.
The Kaiku and the Dust Shoot.
Kaiku stops the Chaos Monsters. Shoot can let you remove stuff here.
Yeah, he's
but still, like, a Reasoning into something like Jinzo is, or even Parsharp can be a really, really easy out to this.
Depends on the other set. If the other set is capable, he can probably. There's a good chance he can maybe
Gate,
walk.
Char, Meta, Vortex, Jinzo. So he's bricked.
Let's go. You'd love to see it. Oh, and there's a Big Daddy Don coming down.
Come on, let's get that Jinzo out and banish it straight away.
I agree. Reasoning either bricks or you get nutted on. It's depressing. I don't think you should say it being nutted on. That's not right.
I think he should.
That's not right. Getting the Lightning Vortex out of his hand is pretty great.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to Toon Table, though.
Yeah, that should fuel the Monster Gate now, because you can go into Toon Cannon Soldier.
Let's see if the other set is another Dust Shoot. That'd be kind of nice, right?
Jar. Okay.
We're going to set, and then we're going to...
Well, they
gate.
Can't react to a set. Yeah.
We're going to stall him the gate.
It is right, because he knows the hand, he knows that this is the point where he can pop off.
Yeah.
So this is the right call. And any normal summon finishes.
And he scoops. Okay. Edge fending for his life. Now keep in mind, Edge actually has a lot of experience playing Reasoning Gate, so that may actually be very helpful in his gameplay against it.
I don't think it matters too much just because it's so random. I feel like what decides most Reasoning matchups is just what they draw.
That's also true. We're going to set 2 and then hit the Reasoning, going to declare 8.
This is also like a thing. Like, I've been liking 4 calls a lot early on against Reasoning Gate, but I think I'm very alone with that opinion.
What was that?
I like to call 4 very early on if you're playing against Reasoning Gate, but I think that I'm one of very few people who actually do that.
So my strategy is I like to call 4 to do a first, like going first Reasoning, just to try to deny them that extra draw. Afterwards, it's usually going to be 8, unless I'm having traps, then it's going to be 6. And then also, of course, if they're on the Stein variant, you want to call the 2.
Yeah.
Because you know, if they're over 5k, you can't afford to let them have that momentum.
My reason is just that I want to interrupt the monster gates, and if you keep the cranes off of the field, then they just can't get into it.
True. Hui has a very good video on Reason Gate if anybody is interested in learning how to manage in that matchup. It's not really like here's how you win, but it's more so how you manage kind of thing. Because as Grumple said, it's very dependent on what you have and what your opponent has. Yeah, situationally a 6. I think situationally a 6, depending on what your board looks like.
Okay, BLS drop, and we have decree already, so this is a big swing.
Yeah, this is not good.
4,400.
Let's see here. There could be something cooking here. Maybe a snatch. Maybe MST's in hand or a breaker. We're going to exile.
That helps.
That does help.
So the other card is probably Toon Soldier. I can't think of anything else that you would set in this position as a reasoning.
Yeah, you would just pop in with the Sacred Crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
It is the Toon. And he uses... What? Why? Oh, he's trying for the chaos. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Yep. So Edge is kind of...
Struggling.
Yep.
You just said
Back
another
against the
mod.
wall. Has to find an answer.
It's not impossible. This getting rid of the Sork or dealing with the decree.
Yep.
Either one of those, and then you're kind of at an advantage here.
True.
We're gonna mob.
If you draw into Breaker, you can...
Ooh, this is good.
Nice.
Yeah, you needed this.
This is real nice.
Just any answer to this decree, and you're kind of on your way. Okay, we're setting another mon. We're passing. Reasoning. Calling. Ooh, you don't want...
I think now you call 8.
Yeah, you got to call 8 here. Oh, it's a Jinzo. I mean...
well, it doesn't really matter. Decree's already out.
This is more so the same. He just has to have an answer to this. And Reaper could potentially do that.
Yep.
Reaper gives him a turn. We're going to True Nade. Oh.
That's it.
Look at all
no.
Look at all these traps.
Oh, no.
There's the Vortex. There's the Gate. Oh.
And Vangu on top of the deck as well. Vangu is always nice against...
Ooh, yeah.
Against Reasoning. Okay. Where are we going next?
We're going to Grace versus Svengali.
Ooh, that's losers finals, right?
Losers finals. Let's do this. As we await. Who is going to win? Place your bets.
I'm saying Grace. Just because I want to root against Reasoning.
Is Wangu good in Warriors? It's a very strong side deck card for them, for sure.
Vangu is not as much dependent on what you are playing, but what your opponent is playing. It's great if you can want to drop Scapegoat tokens, stuff like that. But it's also great against stuff like Fairy, where they can't summon the Shine Bolts anymore, or the Angels.
Gate Supremacy. Grace got Jowgans in his side, no, if he's playing Fairy.
Potentially?
Is that linked? Is that a common thing for Fairy?
I think it's more common for fairy than other decks, but
Okay.
fairy, like, there isn't that fairy list. Like that's a big thing. You can do a lot of different stuff.
True. I mean, it is an angel target, which is helpful.
Yep.
We're summoning Devil Angel here. Okay.
Didn't put a type. Okay, there's a token.
We're setting one. We're playing the gate.
Okay.
In comes the Jinzo. This
Probably just
Jinzo
swings in.
is just everywhere. This guy's always grabbing it. There's a vortex for your
Oh,
troubles.
this is great. And by denying those searches, you also keep your Jinzo alive because the warrior lady is the prime target here.
Yeah. It's just big enough too to that even with the soul decrease, you're still at 21. It's gotta be a freed.
A creature swap would be pretty sick as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Wob is kind of exceptional in this position.
Yeah.
Like,
We also know that Grace is on a control package, so just getting meta out on a level 1 is also really big. But we're just setting.
we're gonna swap.
But there's a creature swap. Then why do you put it in face down then? Like, what is that?
It could be, I don't know. I'll say maybe a shine ball, but why would you set that?
Maybe just trying to keep a knock target around because knock targets aren't really a thing.
Oh, it's an angel.
But still, I think I still normal summon the angel just.
Going to meta the dark
some
fire,
damage.
get himself a darkened grave. Going to go for a chaos play.
Probably.
Just forcing it to happen. Banishing his
But
light
honestly,
and dark.
I don't like Svengali's position here. He's probably still behind. The swords are about to run
Very
out.
down
There's a lot
cards.
of card advantage for Grace.
We're going to banish 2 lights
Okay,
here.
I'm going
For
to
the
call the
soul.
balk here.
A Mind
No.
Con.
Okay, that works.
That's pretty nice. Yep. Swords expires at the end of that turn. We're going to draw pot, though.
Yeah, that's the big equalizer. And
We're going
there's
to
the
do
reasoning.
reasoning.
All right, call it right. Call it right. Call the 8. We've seen the pot and grave already.
Yeah. The Jinzo's already out. I mean, Parshat doesn't really do anything here.
But we don't know what this other set card is.
Yeah, that's an unknown. It's Toon Cannon.
Well, that is not a Demok.
That is a whole lot of nothing. Unless he's got a gate. Oh no, he's distributing
Nope.
himself.
Probably trying to fuel another Chaos Monster here. Yep.
Another one. Sheesh. When will it end?
Soon.
Let's see here. Is he going to use the effect? No.
Does
We're
he
going
not
to
know?
dim fuse.
Okay. Well,
That's not terrible if you're Grace. I don't think, like,
wait, why doesn't he go for the... Oh, the BLS wasn't summoned. Never mind.
yeah. To draw one off the crane.
Okay, so now you banish the soul just to get rid of the attack
And a
debuff?
monster gate.
No, you don't.
For another crane.
That's another crane.
Ugh.
We're going again. Reasoning doing its thing.
We're going to banish both angels.
Makes sense.
And we're going to hit
But-
over the soul.
It's not actually over.
There's a moth.
Toon can do a lot of damage, but it can't finish.
What are you grabbing off this moth? That's the question. Not exactly the best cards in this position. Can Because if you don't... Yeah, this is not nice. Can't believe there's a Street Fighter theme song in background. I love it. I appreciate you. Yeah, what do you grab here? I mean, yeah, Minecon could get you somewhere. I mean, maybe the upstart would may have been nicest to fish for like a tribe, possibly.
I think if you deal with Jinzo, you can almost try and scare him away with Mirror Force. Like just the threat of Mirror Force.
Yeah. So what's the play here if you're Grace? This is tricky. Very tricky.
Yep.
End phase decree. Well, the Jinzo's already up. I mean, this is... If there's negation going on, this is already out and about.
There's the Minecon.
Minecon the Sork. Banishing the Jinzo. Okay.
He's at least trying to posture. Maybe he does have it, but maybe he's just bluffing. I think you have to swing anyway if you're here, if you're on Riesling here. But okay. It's the midway play, probably still lethal with the cannon shots.
Yeah. I think that's the logic here. We're going to attempt to
There is the Mirror Force. Let's go. Well, it doesn't fix the whole field, but it buys time and it fixes the
It gets you. Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, because now you can kind of do some cool stuff here as we get this pot. Top deck dim views. We're going to duo. Get the one card in hand out of here. That's a Parshath. I ain't doing here nothing.
Oh, he has chaos. He has chaos. Never mind. The deck doesn't play chaos. He has soul.
He does have soul. This does get him a turn.
Cannon soldier.
And it also forces a banish next turn too.
Yep.
Oh, and there's a warrior lady though.
Unless you can just banish the sorcerer.
Yeah, you can just banish a sword, kill. Yeah, there you go.
So Svengali almost has to draw into Dimension Fusion now. If he doesn't get Deep Fusion right now, he's in trouble. Yep. These are big chunks.
Back and forth on this.
One more chance on Deep Fusion. Doesn't have it.
We're going to normal summon the Sasuke.
Yep. Makes sense. Try and push him off Deep Fusion range.
We're going to escape.
There are the goals.
Okay. Do you have a meta or something? We're going to thin out the deck here.
Well, that's not going to help. Especially because you don't have Cannon Soldier anymore, so this doesn't do anything.
Yeah, this is just a thin one.
So we know it's not Mirror Force. You would have used Mirror Force last turn. You just swing everything you got.
Yeah, just keep slamming.
Yep.
Because I think you're past the hard part. I think you're past the hard part of this matchup for sure.
Yeah. Now again, he's trying to.
He's trying to kill.
He's going for a game shot. He's going for the game shot.
Oh no!
Oh no! Come on!
We'll hit 2.
So this really backfired now because you've used Smashing on a Go token just to push lethal, and you didn't get lethal. Oh, he's viewing stuff. Oh no, he has Deep Fusion. He's viewing banished.
Ooh. Okay.
Please.
Well, the dim fuse gets back a bunch of stuff for Grace too, though. That's the thing.
He doesn't have it.
We're hitting 2. We're setting 1. We're going to dust shoot, though. Okay. Get knowledge of the hand.
Icing. So we know there's a Toon Index.
So Table, True Nade,
Table.
Dimfuse, Goat.
It is diffusion.
So
Yeah, he has to use the diffusion here. But he doesn't.
oh, he's just
Why
gonna
doesn't he
rock
use
the
the
goats.
diffusion?
I don't know.
He has like he did summon the sorcerer correctly, right?
He summoned all his sorks are summoned correctly. It's the BLS. Oh, look at his banish. That's why. Not too much going on here.
Yeah, but still right, the sorcerer would have to banish the lady, and then you'd have to crash the Jinzo into the Borg.
Yeah, Grace actually
that would
pluses
still
from
be-
the Dimfuse.
Yeah, but who cares about plus if you're going to die? Okay. Okay, now you have to fire though, right?
Oh, it's a graceful.
Nope.
Reasoning. Might as well just call 8 here.
Let's roll the dice again.
I think the only monster left is the D-Mock. Yeah, there it is.
Yep. True, only 4 cards left in deck. That's how oh no.
We're gonna pre-mat.
Oh no. So what are we getting?
Anything. Anything you could possibly imagine. Get back Vortex.
True.
Oh, we're getting back meta.
Meta? Trying for Gatling and you have diffusion as well.
Hmm.
I think there's even a call where you
Oh, yeah,
use
that's right.
diffusion now, and then you use the Gatling and just try and kill. Okay, no, he doesn't. He just goes for broke.
There's one.
You don't have to declare every single time. Just throw.
2.
Okay.
So we're popping 2 here. We're
That's the
popping the
perfect
board.
outcome for him. Yeah, he just swings. Unless he actually tries to do stuff with diffusion, but the goat tokens block too much of the field.
Yeah.
You have to swing.
Just swing. And this is
Okay,
to the
so now
wire.
We're going to see a snatch into a Gatling double head in that game. Doesn't look like it.
No. We were in T set.
That's just unfortunate.
Gatling effect is going to
Going again.
activate. There's 1.
Yeah, it's just the question is just how many tokens are destroyed.
Come on, roll a 3rd. Just the 1 is a shine ball.
I think that's
Oh, man, what a game.
it.
That was exhausting
Rough.
just looking at it.
That was hard to watch.
He got the perfect flips every time. That was so incredible.
Reasoning was on the ropes, and then it wasn't.
All it took was that pre-mat, man. Pre-mat off the top. Now, if you're Grace, what are you doing here? If you do have the Joggins, then you probably do feel better about going into game 2 and 3. If we do see a game 3.
Yeah, Jaugen would be a big deal, but we haven't seen it. Like, we don't have any reason to believe he has it.
Yeah, it's if he does. It's if he does.
Yeah, we've seen Svengali on Decree, so even the dust shoots that are usually sided in against Reason Gate can be taken out. By taken out, I mean like by Svengali. I don't think you should side them out.
Correct. So Grace is thinking on his hand. I'm gonna T set and passing.
That's not a lot. No, does shoot.
I'm gonna
Rengeki
MST the
So,
Rengeki break.
just seeing that, it's probably safe to say that he's not on decree.
Yeah, maybe he took us. Maybe he switched the script a little bit here. As we're just gonna try to bash some skulls in here with this Angel Sangan. Here comes goats. As we hit 2, maybe, possibly.
He might just try and keep them on the board just to limit the options. Like, the thing with the reasoning is that they can just kind of one-shot you out of nowhere.
Oh, here comes the gate.
By limiting the spaces that they have available.
PLS is sent. That's what you kind of like to see here. He is on the crease still.
Okay.
There's a dim fuse. There's a jar. Getting a lot of stuff in his grave. Holy moly. And there's a tune cannon for your troubles.
Probably the worst outcome you could have had.
Yeah, you lost 2 dim fuse for that. And your vortex.
And your BLS.
And your BLS. As we tribute summon
At
for a
least you get
blowback.
something.
Targeting the angel. His flips, his coin flips have been rock solid all day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit the Sangan, and what are we grabbing here? Do you try
Reasoning is
to
just all coin flips.
risk your luck here and maybe grab an angel and try to take the challenge, or
How do you take the challenge with Angel?
with blowback? I mean, see if he just gets the flips wrong. We're grabbing a cert.
You could also try and go into Lady and just try and crash over it.
True. We're grabbing SERP here. Maybe there's a meta coming around here.
Meta would be neat, but it's also limiting your offensive potential. You still have to run through these goat tokens.
Right. Grace thinking on the play here. Oh, so Warrior Lady was in hand. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
800 damage, not that big of a deal.
We're doing nothing else, though. That's kind of scary.
Yep.
You really don't want to have an open board with Reason Gate on the prowl here.
Yep. Your HP is getting low enough that you can probably lose next turn if things don't go your way.
Yeah, and things can go south very quickly.
Yes.
We're just going to set one. We tribute for a Jinzo. Okay. Jinzo not doing too much here. We're going to get him off, though. For MST. Set one. MST being his only target. Grace has a ton of cards. Maybe he's just not the cards he wants. I would rather lose to Reasoning Gate than Empty Jar. Says Scrub for Life.
Fair. Fair. Not much else to say.
We're gonna summon Venus. Oh, maybe. Okay, I can see a play here. Oh, let me just grab one. Oh, we're gonna do another one. Okay. I admit these Monster Gate stands were right all along. These MFs are him. We're gonna see a swap. There's a swap. That's pretty nice. A little risky, because that could have been goats in the back row, but you know what? It worked out. You banish a light and a dark. for Sork. No priority.
Huh.
We're gonna dim fuse.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, this could be lethal right here. Unless
This is
the
a
back
big
row
deal.
is something.
So you have to try and destroy the Jinzo, but it also means that if you miss with getting... Oh, never mind.
He's going to use the effect on blowback to destroy the back row.
Wait, wasn't that Jar chainable? Oh, never mind, it's a Jinzo on field.
Jinzo on board here. Oh, this might
Wait,
just
is
be
this
game.
Game?
That's game. Because he's going to tribute everything off here. That's 25. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Okay. What a shame.
Wow, what a game. Unfortunate to see Grace fall, but we're going to grand finals. H&VB versus Venali. Place your bets, everybody. Who is on this? Who would have thought this was going to be the finals here? Raise your hands.
H&VB is also one of those guys who you just would expect to maybe pick up an invite, but also inviteless right now.
Yeah. I agree. I think H&VB is a very good player. Very nice guy, too. Out of all my interactions with him.
Yeah.
Nothing but pleasant. $10. War. Bloodlust, rage, hatred. Battles.
Yes.
For $10. Grace is on fairies.
You don't need any more reason than $10 to kill people. I agree.
$10 as an excuse to slaughter your opponents here. This is intense.
Full contact goat.
People are pulling knives on each other. It's
Hell
war.
yeah.
It is war. As we wait. In grand finals. I'm going to type that out here. Center that. As we wait. Woo! Shaggy and I would be grand finals of full contact GOAT Worlds, I gotta be honest. That's probably true.
Yeah, Shaggy would definitely win. We should have like a contest, like, you know, chess boxing, right? Where you just go one round of boxing and then you play chess for like a minute or two. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We should have that in GOATs. Because in that format, I feel like Earth Aggro would actually be insane because it's so stupid. You don't have to think at all. You just slam on the board and it goes. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter how often you've been punched in the head. You just play Earth Aggro to its fullest potential anyway. It's full helmet.
I agree.
And well, Shaggy is also, I think, he does BJJ, right?
Shaggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he instructs Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now. He's an instructor now.
Yeah, well, so he's probably the favorite then.
Let's just take a minute here to look back on the bracket. Keep this in your memory, folks. Remember the stories.
See how far we've come.
Yeah, Grace with a killer run. I mean, he had to start at round 0, essentially. Going in here and losing all the way to losers finals. Unfortunate. Pui unfortunately didn't get too far, but, you know, I always got respect for Pui. She's a great player, great deck builder. Always trying to do something
I don't
different.
see the bracket on stream. I don't think you have it pulled up.
There's a delay.
Oh, okay.
Ku, you know, really trying his best out here. Yeah, if it wasn't for his dad,
Yeah.
we could have seen more games.
Unbeaten. Unbeaten. He's still in it.
Got it. Oops. Had a good run. WGM couldn't, sadly had to drop. Venali, of course, all the way here. Coming up from losers to grands. Loger tried his best. I always got love for Loger. You know, I think Loger.
Duel is starting, by the way.
Oh, duel starting? Oh, yep. We're going in. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. We are in the game. It's final. It's grand finals. Grand freaking finals. And here we are. No, Reason Gate. So Vengali has to win 2 matches for the bracket reset.
So he has to win 1 for the bracket reset and then another 1 to win the whole thing.
Correct. That's what. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. He has to. Yeah. He has to win twice. He has to win twice. We're gonna pot graceful, pitch the board, pitch a spy. A library FTK only tourney? No thanks.
Oh no, nobody would play that.
Nobody would even want to sign up to be like one guy.
But this is a great start for H&VB, double Trinity, and
super oppressive. Yeah, it's just super oppressive. And I'm pretty sure H&VB knows most of the cards in Svengali's deck at this point.
Yep.
Trinade, Storm, Sork, Toon, Vortex. He bricked.
I think Reasoning as a whole just is pretty much figured out at the moment. Well, I'm not sure if it's figured out, but there isn't a lot of innovation going around anymore. I think the last thing that really just got included into the whole main theory is the Toon engine, like the Toon Cannon Soldier engine. I think that was
I thought the last main, earlier this year. I thought the last main innovation was the incorporation of Stein. I could be wrong.
Nah, I think Stein has been done for a while. It's like, and even Stein, it feels like a different deck. I mean, it's still Reasoning Gate, but it feels like it's a different take
vibe
on the deck.
Yeah, different energy altogether.
Yeah.
Can we do a Goat Friday with no shoot, no BLS?
No, we cannot, because why would we?
I think keeping Goat the way it is, I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, there's some BS, but everybody gets that BS, you know? We're just gonna slam in here. Deal, was this 4K?
Yep.
Put you down quite a good chunk.
Just half your HP in one turn. But there's Vortex, so that's very free.
We're in a Toon table.
Does H&VB just have Solemn for Vortex now? Sork, he knows about double Sork. There's Toon. Okay, no, he just goes to Grave.
Setting.
That is strange. Okay, that's the Toon Cannon. He also didn't pitch the Sorcerer, so it's double Sorcerer in hand now.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, this is why. BLS and... Okay.
Wow. Whoa, my God.
Yeah.
Who's actually turbo? Who's actually doing the turboing here? That was nutty. Wow. Yep. Wow.
I'm pretty sure H&VB only plays one Sorcerer as well. So the likelihood of him having exactly this is really, really
one
low.
in a million. That was a 1 in a million hand. Pot, duo, shoot, Sork, BLS. And then on top of that,
all of his luck on Fridays.
Wow. Carnage. That's what I'm telling you guys. This is total carnage. People are going to fight in the streets after this is over. It's going to be cars and dumpster fires and everything.
Svengali is done with his siding. H&VB is still doing stuff.
Still thinking.
Well, maybe H&VB has Jargon. I think he has Shining Angel as well, right?
Yeah, he does have it. Yeah. I'm going to heaven no matter what. Says oh, we lost connection. We lost connection, folks.
Okay. Are you talking about the stream or about the spectating because I'm still
Dueling
in the
book.
match.
Dueling
Okay,
book
I'm still
is-
in the thing.
Is Dunzo. Still connecting.
Um,
Okay, we're in.
Venali is cycling through Tune Index to get Cannon Soldier.
We're back.
Right.
Tune table. Tune cannon.
Kind of interesting that he normals it here. Okay. Angel Crash would be great. If that gets through, it does.
Nice.
So do you call over Angel or do you call Lady?
Maybe Angel, just be a bit more proactive, maybe.
I think Warrior Lady is the better card on the field, but I think you don't have another target for Angel now, right? So the second you draw
Maybe
the
he's got
next
the
Angel, it's
Jaugen.
just a 1400 beater.
Maybe his target's Jaugen.
Yeah. True. But I feel like if it is Jaugen, then you probably do it right now.
It's Warrior Lady.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry. The game was lagged out for a second for me. Okay, we snatched. There's the Warrior Lady.
Decree out. Heavy Storm would be the biggest punish here. Show us the heavy. Nope,
We'll set one.
not today. This could be Deco or Spy.
This spy.
It's a Spy.
That's pretty nice.
Yep.
Do you banish?
Buys you some time. Gives you a lot of time on that snatch.
Yeah, this snatch is
gain.
this snatch is going to treat him right here. Kind of, you really need that life point differential in this matchup.
And he could even have an explosive hand here. Something like Zaborg into BLS is game, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Blade Knight, and we're just going to just
He's swinging.
go all in here.
2,500.
There's 100. There's the 24. Phase 2.
Putting him on a clock. If he can't stop this attack next turn, then he's off of Diffusion already. Something has to happen now.
You think if Vengali had a play, he would have used it the turn prior. Yeah, he's just letting this go
Doesn't
through.
have anything.
And then, yeah, the summon just walks.
That's game.
That's game.
That's game.
A little anticlimactic, but you know.
I'll take it.
Oh, this is a mega brick. Yeah. Nothing going on here.
Feels like Reasoning drew all the monsters it has.
Me?
Yeah.
I wonder how long that Parshaft was in him. Maybe you could have just tribute summoned over the Warrior Lady for the Parshaft. But who knows?
Maybe.
We didn't know. Well, congratulations to H&VB for such an electrifying performance today. How many duelists was in
Return
here?
still has it.
17 duelists came in, 1 remains. And one man wins $10 today.
$10.
And that man is H&VB. Right after the stream is over, H&VB, you will get your code sent to you in your Discord DMs. I'll be sliding in. Don't worry. So, congratulations to H&VB. I really want to see Pim's list like the most. I wish I could pull up lists. I do not have that privilege, I think. Because that list was just insane.
Was something else.
Yeah, it was something else.
H&VB went through the whole tournament unbeaten, right?
He
didn't even drop
undefeated. Didn't lose once. He came in winners and just went right through. Yeah, if you're H&VB, you must be feeling pretty good about yourself after that performance. Congratulations. Played it well. Didn't have an easy bracket either. I mean, he had a tough bracket. I mean, look at these players. Not so fast. Ricka, Edge, Grace, and then Vengali. Like, he powered through. Pui was in here. Like, not easy at all. This was some real hitters.
I've had easier runs in Patreon.
Let them know. Let them know. It's concentrated. All right. So that is going to conclude the tournament. And I want to say thank you to everybody for coming out and attending and watching and playing. Y'all are the lifeblood of the format. I tell you what. And I want to say thank you to Grumple here for coming and giving me company and having a good time and talking, providing great insight as usual. Is there anything you want to say to the viewers before we sign off?
Don't call it pile.
You heard it here. You heard it from him. Everybody, hope you all have a great one. Peace.